Welcome to the Trilogy Media Podcast.
We're back, brother!
We are finally back!
Sorry for a little pause!
And we're starting this off with a bang. We have Eric Kanevsky and Tanner from Scaling Up Catches.
And you probably know my another Russian comrade. His name is actually stage name is Vladimir. You're gonna see, you know him immediately as a Russian mafia who can go to Home Depot, put his pants down, sit down on the toilet, and read newspaper.
Controversial pranksters turned into predator catchers. We are so excited to have you both here. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yes.
We're gonna get deep. We're gonna get deep about predator catching, law enforcement, pranks. Thank you all as always for listening. Of course, as always, welcome to the Trilogy Media Podcast.
Ребята, поехали, работаем. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I don't know what to say. We have a freaking you guys done so much. Viral sensation titillation. Busters. The list it goes pranksters. Cool dudes, cool cats, my Eastern European brother.
What's up?
And us Americans.
Yeah, two Americans.
Yeah, this is the cool side.
This is cool.
Hey, they can talk shit about us in Russian.
Anyways.
American side.
Eric and Tanner from Eric Kanevsky and Scaling Up Catches. Sorry if I'm saying that right. Scaling Up Catches. I also want to ask you have Scaling Up Catches official, right? And also Scaling Up Catches. Which one is right? Or are they both you?
So Scaling Up Catches official is the main one we post on, but
Gotcha.
they're both our channels.
Copy that.
Because when you go on YouTube and you put it scaling up, and it's gonna be one, and then scaling up official.
Yeah, usually this one pops up now because that's the one we've been posting on for consistently.
There we go.
But we also have the Scaling Up podcast, and that's how it turned into Scaling Up Catches because we didn't know what the fuck to call our catching channel. So we're already scaling up. So let's just go with that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's well. First of all, commending you guys on the work that you're doing. I mean, anybody that's making an effort to take these pieces of shit off the streets, it's an A+ in my book. No matter how you're doing it, I know everyone has their own way of doing it, and it is what it is. But we'll talk about that. But I'd love to also know like a little bit of backstory of because your channel you've had for that your channel's the oldest one, right? Eric Kanevsky official is your oldest YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
How did it come about to make this channel? How did this transition? How did you link up together? Kind of what's the backstory for our viewers that may not know you guys yet? How did this all come to be?
So where do we even start? I don't know. I've been on YouTube for like forever. And then, so first of all, I started with a fitness channel like when I was 15. That's when I started YouTube. Then eventually in 2019, I started doing pranks. And around 2020, I was working with this guy named Cassidy Campbell. And I saw him collab with Alex Rosen, who you've probably heard of.
Oh, yeah.
This was when Alex was just starting out. This was like the first time I'd ever seen pred catches.
What year would that have been?
2020, 2021?
Like late 2019, early 2020.
Okay.
So I saw Cassidy and Alex do a collab, and I'm like, oh, this looks pretty interesting. And then Alex hit me up. He's like, do you want to do a collab? And I'm like, sure, this will probably be like, a good collab. And then we did it because I was doing the character-based pranks at the time as the Russian gangster. So I figured like this will be good for a catch if I show up as the Russian gangster. And we did it and it just blew up like nothing I'd ever done before. And I'm like, holy shit. And it was only supposed to be a one-time thing. And but people were loving it. And I'm like, we have a good thing here. So I guess I'm doing catches now.
And you're Russian, for those that don't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have known had you not told me.
Говоришь по-русски, без проблем, да. Вот так.
How come his English is so much better than yours?
Well, great. Well, all right.
He's got a couple decades longer in the States, to be fair.
So, where originally your parents came from in Russia? From which city? Do you remember that?
From Kharkov in Ukraine.
Kharkov?
Yeah.
Oh, from Ukraine, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So they came, probably when they came to America, it was back in the day, Soviet Union, right?
Yeah. I think in 98 is when we moved.
1998?
Yeah, I was 2 years old. So.
Oh, no. Soviet Union collapsed in 1991. Okay. So they came to Los Angeles straight, or like a different different state, different city? Or you guys?
I live in the same apartment that we moved to in '98. I got to keep it after
Oh my God.
all these years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit's like grandfathered in. He's got the
Is it
hookup
rent?
there.
Hopefully it's rent control. You probably pay
Yeah,
$10
that's
a month.
why. And I remodeled the whole thing. And
Oh my God.
It's like free basically for living in LA.
Wow.
Is it 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom?
2 bedroom.
Wow.
Wait, actually, don't.
There's plenty of places in
not
Hollywood.
say.
We'll bleep the
Yeah,
street
bleep that
name.
out.
Yeah. Well, that's your answer. That's why he's fucking amazing in English and Russian.
Wow.
Bitch.
We'll learn something. I give him a hard time.
No, that's amazing.
But yeah.
So, what about you?
How did you two link up? How did this happen?
Well, so there's a lot in
Yeah.
between.
Well, sure.
Yeah, so I did those pred catches for a while as the Russian gangster. I was literally one of the first people to do this on YouTube.
He was the first person I've ever seen. That's how I started knowing him, was from seeing his catches on YouTube.
So you watched him first before you knew
Yeah,
him personally?
him and Alex Rosen were like the first people I've ever seen to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the time, YouTube really did not like that type of content, and they just
At
didn't
the
want me
time.
doing it.
What about now? Well, now it's like fucking shadow ban.
Yeah.
Well, now at least you can do it with police presence.
Yeah,
I
there's certain
guess.
policies,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes. Yes and
But
yes.
we weren't doing it with police. We were like telling the preds we would chop their off if they ever do this again. We made them walk around naked around the block, like we
Eat dog food, dog shit, right?
John Bravo.
Bark.
shave their heads, right on their face. Yeah, we just were out of control. But yeah, so eventually YouTube just did not want me doing that sort of content. And around the same time, though, I had really serious beef with Cassidy. And Alex was involved in it too. He was kind of on Cassidy's side. So I decided I'm going to make a series. Basically, I made a 9-episode series, like trashing both of them. A parody series. And I
Okay.
played Cassidy, and I needed somebody to play Alex. And as you know, Alex is 6'4", ginger. So I made a post. Is there anybody who's 6'4", ginger?
I'm
And-
6'4" and ginger.
No kidding.
I saw where that was going.
Yeah. So what's funny is Alex and I made up like shortly after. We've been cool for a very long time, but like I'm grateful for that beef because I wouldn't have met this guy otherwise.
Yeah, that's how I ended up talking to him, because he said like other people applied too, but they showed up, they would be flaky, they wouldn't actually show up. So I was living in Florida at the time, where I'm from, and he was like, yeah, like if you're down, pull up. And he was like, oh shit, you live in Florida, so he probably thought I wasn't
Yeah.
serious.
As soon as I heard that, I'm like,
Yeah, but literally at the time I was like super broke. You know, I was like just starting doing YouTube, trying to like do it full time. So I spent like some of my last money on the flight just to be there, because he's a full time YouTuber. I'm like, I got to make this collab.
That's a commitment.
But it wasn't even a collab. It was just trying to just be in the space.
What kind of content were you doing at the time?
Pranks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, honestly, I started doing like street interview style content, and then kind of slowly converted to pranks. But yeah, like he did like a 9-episode series, and I literally flew out for like every single one.
Wow.
And so he obviously saw I was taking it serious. Then we started like collabing and just kind of became like a team.
but
That's awesome.
I'd say it was like 2 years later when we became more like partners.
Yeah.
Because we realized at a certain point, like having the two of us is like, you don't just get 2 times further, you get like 10 times further when you have 2 people like that
Yeah.
on the exact same page. I'm sure you guys know.
I'm sure you guys know how hard it is to find people to stick with you,
my
especially in the beginning stages when money's not there to pay people. You know what I'm saying?
God.
To have
Talk about
camera
these-
guys and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah.
So you guys linked up kind of, and is that when,
Which year was that?
We met in 2021 initially, but I'd say like late 2023 is when we really locked in and like, okay, like came like a
what year did
full-on-
you open up scaling? Like when did you start doing it on a new channel instead of Eric's channel?
Oh, scaling up catches was just this year.
Recently.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, since YouTube did not want me doing that content, I was, hesitant for a bit. But I always like pranks. Just compared to like this, it just ain't it. Like I really wanted to do this for the longest time, and then they made the rule that you're allowed to do it with police presence, and I see everybody fucking else doing it.
Mhm.
And the final straw this year was when Kick hit me up. And they were like, they basically wanted me to do pred catches on there. I'm like, okay, finally, I can do it.
Of course, because Vitaly is in prison. They need a new face right now.
Yeah, but listen to this. I got like all excited, like, okay, like finally,
Would you do it? Would you consider that?
Well, then they hit me up as I already planned everything out, about to fly everybody out to make this happen. They're like, "Oh, what do you think about just doing pranks instead?" Because Vitaly, he had some arrests for his spread catches and stuff, and
So they got spooked.
yeah, and I'm like fuck this. I'm just doing pred catches. Like,
I've never. What is the deal with Kick? Like, is it? I've never even once gone to Kick.
Yeah, let's do this, and I have something to tell you. But yeah, let's go.
Is it seen as a more looser place, like a Rumble or something, to do stuff like that? That
I suppose, but also
Not
it's
as much as Rumble. I would say.
No?
No.
It's
but is the monetization anywhere near what YouTube would? Because the thing with Rumble is just like there's not a lot of monetization.
We got approached by Rumble, and they said like, "Hey guys, can you do like maybe 5-10 live streams per month? We need this and this," and they made an offer.
And Kick is it just live? I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about Kick. Is it just live streaming or is it?
It's just live streaming, which is like,
how do you make money? Do you have super chats?
Well, you have to
Subscription,
get a
super chats.
You have to get a deal to make any sort of money. But the thing is, like, unless I'm getting really, really good money, I would prefer not to live stream because it's very toxic.
Yeah.
Like right now, if this was live, chat would be like, "Come on, go outside, catch somebody. What are you doing? Why are you just sitting around?"
People gonna tell you exactly what to do. Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so check this out. When you send me a message on Instagram, right? Like, yo, and you send everything in Russian, which I appreciate that. And you're like, "Yo, Art, what's up, brother? Let's do, you guys catching predators. Let's do something together." So I look at your picture and I was like, fuck, why these dudes look so fucking familiar? And I cannot put two and two together. And again, we just, I just been telling your business partner, we just got back. We shot for 5 months. Our show, Scam Getting Even, that is streaming right now on Fox Nation. And we just got back home, start going through like offers or DMs, replying to people, got back to the same text message that you sent me. So I click on your picture and I was like, why the fuck these dudes look so fucking familiar? Where did I see him? And then it's clicked. So a couple years ago, I start my YouTube feed, start recommending your videos, pranks, right? Russian gangster, Ruskaya mafia, blять. So I was looking at him like maybe 3 years ago. So I look at him and I was like, all right, I see that there is a trend happening. So Vitaly did this Russian mafia. Now every single Russian who is buff, tall, fucking look like, like real mafia doing this. So I kind of like slide it, right? Then maybe a couple months later, I got another YouTube feed recommending you and your pranks. I was like, all right, let me fucking watch it, right? Like, I'm gonna give him a chance. So I watched it, I was like, oh, motherfucker, he is bold, creative. He has balls to do fucking gold.
Bold is the first category that you fit. Yeah.
Bold. Balls.
I think he meant bold.
Bold. Did you
Bold,
say
right?
bold or bald?
Bold.
Bold?
Which one are you saying?
Okay,
Well, I heard
Bold
nuts,
and
but
bald.
I understand what he means.
But you mean
there.
I did too.
Okay, thank
I
you.
did.
bold, not bold. He's bold.
I thought you said
I
the
don't
very-
give a shit. You have hair.
You said he's bald. And I'm like, well, yeah, but
I thought
like,
you said
there's
it like
other
a good
things.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
He's doing risky things.
Because if he wasn't bald, I wouldn't have kept watching.
And then I saw you fucking competing as a bodybuilder with your thongs, with your dick out, with doing push-ups, with drinking vodka, with doing your poses.
Right.
And just, I was like, you have to have balls to do shit like this. So I kind of like, all right, this dude is legit. This dude is legit. But let's talk about Vitaly.
Right.
Because I just literally, he sent me a video. So I think like, again, coming from perspective of us, immigrants, Eastern Europeans, Vitaly started this trend, OG prankster.
The pranks.
The pranks.
Definitely not the pred
Oh,
catches.
no. We're going to talk about this. Absolutely fucking not. No, I don't even consider him. No.
Right.
So he did this, and then everybody, like even I think Justin Bieber was following him and saying like Vitaly is like blah, 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 like, on social media. Then I see it start happening more and more people doing like this, right? So how did you start doing things like that? Did you get influenced by Vitaly, or is it just
literally by Vitaly himself?
Yeah.
When I was in high school, that's the first time I saw pranks, and the first time I saw him do it, I'm like, okay, I want to go try this. Looks fun.
I can do the same.
I didn't start doing it full time till years later, but yeah, back in late 2012, I saw Vitaly's End of the World prank or something like that. And I'm like, okay, like literally a few weeks later, my friends and I in high school are going and doing pranks. But that's like before everybody did it and it became super saturated.
Yeah.
Like
Agreed.
nowadays, you can't even do a prank because everybody already knows. And they're so sick of it too.
Yeah.
What were some of because that time period was very much in that ether because same thing for me. Like I watched a lot of pranksters like Ed Bassmaster and Jack Vale and stuff, and Jack's
The
actually
fuck man.
Jack's gonna come
Still doing
at some point.
He's still doing it.
Yeah,
Still selling it. Those freaking
still
fuck
firing.
machines.
Probably.
Works.
Who else? Other like because I knew of Vitaly early on too, but were there other ones too that kind of influenced you to get into this, or was it just him, or were there?
Ross is a good OG. I don't know if
Yeah,
you used
but
to
to
watch
be
Ross.
honest, I started doing pranks full time in 2019. I think Nelk's rise in 2017, everybody was kind of like, holy shit, like, what if I can do this?
Yeah.
Like, I think a lot of pranksters get into it thinking they'll have a rise like that,
Mhm.
which is basically, there's like a 0% chance of that happening if you get into pranks nowadays.
Were you talking about Ross Creations?
Yeah.
I love
Mhm.
him.
He actually works closely with
No
Ross.
shit.
He used to work.
I used to live by him in Florida.
Oh, I'd love Ross. He's hysterical.
It's
Yeah,
such
he's
a
cool as
small
fuck.
community. It's crazy. Everybody knows each other.
yeah.
Yeah, his production of pranks is like next level.
Oh,
I've never
his
seen
shit is
anything like it.
hysterical. And they're so simple.
Yeah, but the production
Conceptually-
behind it is wild.
And you think, why didn't I think of that? You know, when you watch his stuff.
What about you? What was your influencers like? Who did you looking up or follow?
So like I kind of started doing YouTube like in like the Nelk era.
Mm-hmm.
So like they kind of inspired me to do pranks, and obviously I was watching Eric at the time, but he was doing pred catches, which actually did inspire me to do a pred catch back in the day. But it ended up getting because I like went hard on it and it got my YouTube in trouble. So yeah, like pretty much just I would say Nelk, Eric, and Ross, and I just started doing. Oh, and honestly, for interview style content, I don't know if you guys know Channel 5. It used to be All Gas No Breaks.
Mm-hmm.
I got inspired by him a lot too. He was
Nice.
like a really big like interview style person.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So after all these pranking viral sensation situation when so many people do pranks, like you said, it became over exaggerated.
Mhm.
So many people start doing it.
So it got to the point where literally every single time we go up to somebody, they know we're filming. So literally the reaction might be like, hey, stop filming, fuck you. So I literally just cut out the stop filming and it's like, fuck you, to make it look like they're mad at what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But like that's what it got to. And like everybody is just over it. Like people actually liked pranks back in the day. Nowadays, everybody like fucking despises
Yeah.
pranksters. So it's just
Where
it
do
just-
you do?
plus-
Do you still do them?
No.
No.
I'm so over it.
Yeah.
Plus, like the law, especially for people like us who don't look like little kids, take it very serious. Like
Wow.
people, when we do pranks, people think we're serious. We're not some little kid
Oh,
doing a
yeah.
prank. They're scared sometimes. Like
Especially
even if
when-
we're not trying to scare them. Like so, the law takes it serious. Like we're two grown men doing this shit. So like we've had.
though? Like what? Like
Well, I mean,
well,
we've
I
had
mean, I
plenty
was
of
held at
arrests.
gunpoint at a school that is imaginary, that doesn't exist. I'm just making this up because if it did exist, I wouldn't be allowed to mention it.
Sure.
Yeah, but yeah, there were helicopters, and I was held at gunpoint because I went into a lecture hall and said that my friend owes me money. It was a 50-second scene, and if you Google my name now, there's like hundreds of news articles saying I'm anti-Semitic because it happened to be a Holocaust lecture. So
I was there too.
You did
Jesus.
Liver King. I saw you in court.
Yeah.
Oh my dude, you fucking what the fuck? You've done shit. If okay, so this is what's up between me and Ashton. I will have craziest ideas ever. And Ashton said, like, yo, brother, this is all amazing. This is all your crazy Russian shit that we can get in trouble with. So let's turn it down a little bit and do it by law because we're gonna get arrested. Our YouTube channel would not existing. Don't harm people or stuff. And then I see your stuff, right? You fucking half naked, walking in a courtroom, fucking biting liver, and everybody
looks
like,
like
who
him, too."
the fuck is this guy? Why what are you doing here? Like, how did you come up with all this shit?
that's the thing. Like
Vodka?
a little bit.
What is your inspiration?
No, but like I actually had 9 court cases at one point simultaneously. And yeah, that's the thing about pranks. Like
I was on
I
fucking
think of
house
all the-
arrest. Not to interrupt,
bro,
but-
like
You were
yeah,
for something unrelated or for a
What did
prank?
you say? I'm sorry.
I was on house arrest at one point.
From doing a prank?
Yeah, probation, house arrest. Like we've both been on probation.
Can-
Yeah, for wearing a security outfit and doing a fake security prank. It was a felony.
What?
Yeah.
You
and it was like the most innocent, stupid.
Well, you can get in trouble for impersonating law enforcement, but
Yeah.
But
it was just secure. Like,
Being a security.
Yeah. A shirt that I ordered off of Amazon.
are you shitting me?
Yeah.
so, I mean,
I don't want to put anyone in any additional.
I mean, honestly, people
legal...
don't realize, but this guy is way ballsier than I am. But like with me, it's like with pranks, I come up with these crazy ideas, and like right now we're laughing about it. It sounds funny, like going out as Liver King and eating liver, but then the day comes, it's like, fuck, now I actually got to do that.
We have that feeling. We've done these couple of
That
things.
was my question for both of you. When you do this crazy shit, is it coming from a place of where fear doesn't exist, or are you just really good at not paying attention to it in the moment, and the fear's there, you're just ignoring it?
Well, for me, it's like I'm looking at the end goal, like to get where I want to go, or so I thought. Like I need to go do this scene. That's the way I look at it. This guy just literally does not give a fuck.
Yeah, well, we can both relate at like looking at the end goal and looking at it as like a job, and like this is literally a job. You got to take it serious.
Yeah,
but
is your heart not pounding in the moment?
Of course. But see, I feel I always chase like what makes you nervous in life. I feel like that's just what leads to good things. So like if you get that nervous feeling, I feel like it's something you should do. And I always got that doing pranks, so that's like kind of what kept me doing it.
You remind me now that you said, because I thought you the fucking fearless, craziest Russian that I ever met, right? Now I met your business partner, and he's like, stop. You remind me of that movie, American Sniper.
Oh yeah.
You like, you look, you're so military, dude.
Oh yeah.
You so fucking military. And now it's like, when you saying, Eric, was like, yeah, I might shit my pants. I need a couple of more shot of vodka, but this motherfucker is the one fearless. And I was like, that fucking makes sense.
So do you have like, because
that's crazy.
The dynamic between him and I are very different people. Like,
no shitting.
Wow. I feel like you two, even though you have different backgrounds or whatever, you're very similar. You're both very built. You're both very, like, you can ignore the fear really easily. Like, and I can too, to an extent, but I think him and I are very different in the fact that I will have to play out in my head every possible outcome, and I'll try to take the path of least resistance in everything that we do. I don't want to break any laws or put ourselves in a position where it could affect the future of our content. Do you guys have a line
that both of you like, we cannot cross this line?
Well, we did at first. To be honest, at first we thought we were absolutely invincible. And then eventually once, like, because the thing is, we did so much shit and never got arrested. And then like a year later, we would have warrants. So all this shit would come back, and we'd have to turn ourselves in and deal with it.
Like a snowball.
So then we learned like the lines not to cross.
Can you talk about that? Like the first time that happened, like what was it for? Like,
is it anything that you guys comfortable with?
Of course, the video's up.
It's all over now.
The whole arrest video
we're all done with all of our cases.
So tell the story then. What was the first time you hit a real repercussion for something that happened?
So we were doing a parody of Jadian. He did a video calling tow trucks for toy cars.
I saw it.
So I'm like, for this parody, let's call security for action figures, right? And I don't know how that somehow turns into us fighting inside Walmart.
Yeah.
And I pushed him into cupcakes. He threw me onto a pile of vegetables. And the craziest part is not that, is that we stuck around for 20 minutes after at the Walmart talking to a fan, because we legit thought like it's no big deal. And that was in Burbank. So cops came super quick, and we got felony vandalism, had $60,000 in bail.
Year probation, which is what we ended up getting.
Did they arrest you on the scene?
Mm-hmm.
Took you in?
Yeah.
You bailed out? Yeah?
Right.
And then
did you stay overnight or nothing?
For like 6-7 hours.
Yeah, we bailed out.
Both of you?
Instantly, yeah.
And our camera guy.
Is it 60 for the whole group? Or
for all three.
For three.
Yeah,
okay.
So
I was like 60 per person. I was like, holy shit.
Well, you only pay a percentage of that too in bail. You pay 10% of your bail to get out.
If you get a bail bondsman or whatever. But
yeah.
So then how long was that, the proceedings until you finally had your probation dates? And
that shit.
How long?
That case took a while.
How long did you have to deal with that? Like before it was.
Well, luckily, it dragged out a bit because I got arrested multiple times in between, like when I got sentenced for that.
Okay.
So that made it seem like each case is the first one. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was so bad.
Oh my god.
But in the end, like we got really lucky because of how everything was piling up. It had like it sucked that it was piling up, but it piled up at the right moment.
Can you talk about
like if shit lined up differently, we would have like had like I would have been violating my probation and all
We would
this.
have been
But
like Vitaly right now. Well, not as bad.
we would have got some time. I mean, for my felony, the state recommended I get a year in jail, which 90% of the time the judge does what the state recommends.
By the way,
but,
just
For fucking pranks?
yeah, which luckily he didn't agree. That's why he gave me house arrest.
What was the actual charge? It was impersonating
a security officer.
I just want to say real quick that like this is all in the past. We seem like terrible people right
No,
now.
no. And bro, yeah,
Hey,
this is
if you think that terrible people talk to us, we'll show you terrible.
They wouldn't be here if we thought that. Like, no, look, I'm asking because I'm fascinated, and Art and I have come at this whole content creation thing, and we get a lot of shit for going too far or whatever. Which whatever. Say what people are going to say what they're going to say. I don't give a fuck what people think, but I'm more fascinated from the mentality of it. I try to avoid that stuff at all costs. I'm always the one when you and I are doing something like, hey, let's not re-enter this property. I don't want to get a trespass charge. Let's think this through before we do X, Y, Z because I don't want this to happen. So from the perspective of you guys making the content and being willing
none of us was
to put yourself in that position is like a next level dedication.
Right. But also our stuff before everything happened, and we're going to talk about what happened to us with scammers and then we like created the Art of Confidence series, right? I will be like exactly like we've been talking about.
Which pales in comparison to what they do.
That's exactly what my point is. Exactly. We never had like such a to these fucking extreme.
I had always half joked that our next whatever thing we do, you would have to put on the Borat thong and go to the beach. And I found the video of you wearing that exact same thing at the gym.
Do you know how many ideas we had that idea and we like, talk about it? We didn't do it, and then we saw you fucking did
I
it.
like to think I'm fearless and I'll do whatever. It's not true. Like I'll find my line, but like it blows me away the things that you guys will do. It's unbelievable. And say what you want about being charged. I mean, they're harmless. They're pranks. You're not hurting anybody. Like whatever. Like
yeah, we definitely always had a line of never touching anybody. I don't care if somebody punches me in the face. We look at it as a good reaction.
Yeah.
Like I train. I can fight.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is. If someone punches me in the face, I'm gonna let it happen. I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, that's gonna go viral.
Even Jack Vale, who's pretty much as family friendly as it gets with pranks, he got punched in one, and I think it was one of his most viral videos ever.
Yeah.
Like. So I mean,
I play along with it
as a content creator.
But putting yourself in harm's way, I always like to just mentally protect us from certain things happening. But when you're crossing certain lines and you're putting your own freedom in jeopardy, like I don't know if I could mentally go there.
Well, that led me to another question. What is your family? Your mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, relatives? What
and
are
I
they
guess
thinking?
What is your line now?
Yeah.
If you said you used to be more reckless.
Well, my mom's she's just pretty supportive always, but I mean, I'm assuming you guys don't know about his background.
Yeah, my parents are like biggest fans. My dad is like the absolute biggest fan.
No, talk about your brothers, like your whole background.
Oh yeah, we can go into that. But my mom loves it too. She like at first was definitely like, you should get a normal job. Like, what is this? Like
normal.
But now she's like now that it's like getting traction. It's actually a full-time job. She's like, she loves it, But yeah, like my brothers, like we grew up, doing stupid,
He's the one that's a little bit taller than you,
Oh yeah,
right?
I have two brothers, an older and a younger. My younger one's taller than me. My older one's shorter than me. But yeah, we grew up, doing stupid stuff like, getting arrested as a kid, like, just fighting and getting in trouble in school and stuff like that.
Welcome to Florida.
Yeah, normal Florida stuff.
I'm just about to say that.
My brothers have both been in and out of prison. My older brother's in prison right now. But he's I learned my lesson like by the time at 18 I was like,
all right,
after seeing people.
By 18 you were arrested like 10 times for street fighting?
Yeah, I was arrested like at least 10 times, I think 12 times before the age of 18.
Holy shit.
For fighting and stuff like that. And like even me like thinking about it sometimes I'm like, it seems like a fever dream because it's something I would never do. Like I'm a super chill, nice person, everybody that knows me.
I never would have guessed, yeah.
Yeah, it was just, it was just listening to the wrong music, getting inspired by Boosie and Webby and stuff like that,
Oh my God.
And just living in Florida, Jacksonville, but yeah, but yeah, luckily I, obviously grew up. Honestly, the gym is what took me out of all that.
I just about to tell you, like, everything that you're telling me, and where we came from, or at least you remember what your parents have been talking about, right? Like, back in the days. Like, I was in Olympic Academy as a basketball player.
Oh, really?
And sport absolutely fucking saved my life. Getting scholarship and then move to Moscow and get like my master's degree, getting my bachelor degrees. all these good things, and the reason why I'm still sitting here and with you guys, it's thanks to sport. Like my mom, she was like Soviet Union Olympian, and she hid her medals, uniform, anything that's sports related. I don't know why. Maybe she didn't want so much sacrifice, because as a kid, when you do something professional, like you have no holidays, you have no friends, you just like, you literally a fucking soldier. You go to practice, all about the fucking country, let's go Soviet Union, you know, second place doesn't exist, or gonna send you to Siberia. And she never mentioned about her stuff until one time I went to the basement and I discovered big box of her like medals and, you know, like, and awards and stuff. But the moral of the story is, I will go with my backpack, and you know how when you're in a gang member neighborhood, everything is divided, right? Nobody will touch me because they know that I'm the only one in the neighborhood who actually doing something good. I was able to go with my backpack, and if I need to cut it through to the bus station, and it will go to the rivalry gang members neighborhood, nobody will touch me. They know, like, oh, it's hard. He's you know, he's the one who making us proud, you know. So my sport, gym, sport, basketball, absolutely fucking saved my life.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, for me, it was just the gym. I just fell in love with just lifting weights at first, and then I got into like fighting, doing like Muay Thai and stuff like that. And yeah, that's definitely what saved me for sure.
So, okay, so sorry, just to go back to the probation thing. I'm just
That's so fascinating. I love it.
No, I mean,
I love it.
It is. It's fascinating to me.
Yeah.
I don't look down on it at all. I think it
is interesting.
There's
like,
a level.
for sure.
There's a level of do not give a fuck that I aspire to have. I like to think I have it in a lot of ways, not to that degree. But you said the state recommended a year. Like, what would happen? You got a year. Like, how would that have changed you or your approach? Like, how much would it have affected you at all? Like,
I mean, literally, I remember the moment the state said that in my mind, because I've been to court plenty of times. I was like, all right, I'm going to jail for a year, because I know the judge does what the state recommends.
Yeah.
I literally looked at my girl. She was there. I looked back. I was like, see you in a fucking year. Like, and my mindset was like, it is what it is. Like, it's fucking terrible.
Would you have regretted the video or the prank?
I mean, sure, maybe the prank, but what I regretted started doing YouTube for the freedom that I have now. I would have done a year, and I would have said, pick me up with a camera. We're vlogging this shit so I can post my first YouTube video.
Wow.
As soon as I get
That's
out.
what you said
Nothing
about when
changed.
we had with Chihuahua. You said, Art, if I'm going to get arrested and I'm going to go to prison, film me.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to post that on YouTube.
Nothing would have changed.
And see, that's the difference.
I would have been more careful.
I would
maybe,
have had no problem that day getting arrested for something that I believe in, and I felt we were right.
Right.
I can't willingly do reckless things to take myself away from my family and our business and the things that we need to do.
Yeah.
So it's just fascinating to me to have that relinquished.
Well, you have to be at least not hard-headed enough to learn from it. And
For sure.
not make that mistake again.
Yeah.
And,
Be smart enough.
learn your limits eventually.
So do you have a line now? Is it different
of
than
course.
it was?
Oh, 100%.
What is your line
How
right
do you
now,
approach
boys?
it now when you make content or when you're doing
Our
it?
line as far as what? Because I'm so over pranks. Like, I look back at, like, it makes me sick just
let's
talking
go to
about
catches then. Like,
So, like you were asking him, like, how you would have felt if you went to jail. Like, it just would have been the consequence of what we were doing at the time. Like, I suppose, like, I would have accepted it. But right now, looking back, like, had I gone to jail for a year, I would have felt like the biggest retard right now. Like, for that.
Over pranks.
Yeah.
Go to fucking jail. You were like, fuck.
And it's like, we didn't, like, to be completely honest, we, like, pranks, we didn't get that much out of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, we kept pushing. Like, it's crazy how long we did it and how long we pushed, thinking it was just going to blow up to a different level. But pranks have just been dead for many, many years. So
Yeah,
It's not like you.
Oh, I was just going to say it's so up and down. So like we would have insanely viral moments and we'd be like, this is it. Like we made $5,000 off this. Like we're going to go viral. Like this is it. Like we're good. And then next month it would just, dip back down.
Welcome
30K
to the
views.
family.
Yeah.
That's,
We
as a
understand
content
that.
creator, and that's the thing. When you think you can find your vibe and it's always gonna work, you can replicate, it's gonna be duplicate, it's gonna be dude. We can put the same fucking viral video that became absolutely viral, and then we have second half of the video that we haven't used it, and we can release the next following week and you get like fucking no views.
Yeah.
Like it's just exactly like you said. It's just like this.
So what's the timeline? How long have you been now just doing pred catches like exclusively or however you want to word it? But how long?
since May.
Okay, because you
this year.
Because you have an I Quit video, which is 5 months ago.
Right.
Did you make 2 videos I quit? No?
I made I Quit and then I'm Back. And I'm Back was clickbait to like it was basically the same video, like, hey, come to my bread catching channel.
Yeah.
But that one got like 10K views, so I just like
You're like, all right.
You deleted it.
Son of a bitch.
And then when did you do your first catch?
May, right?
Yeah,
May
for
of-
this channel. Yeah.
Of this year?
Yeah.
Are you asking
No, not
about
my
new
first
channel?
like my
Oh,
first catch ever.
Yeah.
2020, right?
2020, yeah.
Okay, but it was infrequent until May, right?
No, so 2020 I did catches, or at least try to do them full time for a while, but again, YouTube just really didn't like
For
that
sure,
sort
for
of
sure.
content. So I kind of was like nervous to do it for a couple of years, but this year it's like we're like, fuck it, we're doing catches full time.
Yeah.
Guys, can we gossip a little bit? I have a fucking question that literally been itching, especially after I saw how you confronted Vitaly. All right, okay.
Wait, can I use the restroom real quick?
Yeah, of course, it's right here.
If we're gonna talk about this.
Thank you guys, as always, for listening to the Trilogy Media Podcast. We bring to you the sponsor of today's episode, Surfshark VPN.
VPN, just like that.
You should be using a VPN right now. I mean, if anything, just like why? Why aren't you using a VPN?
Everybody does.
Everybody should be using a
Everybody should use
VPN.
VPN.
But Surfshark is not just a VPN, especially if you get Surfshark One. It covers every single side of your cybersecurity needs. Surfshark One is a cybersecurity bundle for all over protection. You could surf the web without tracking, secure your devices from threats, and guard your personal data, and get immediate data breach alerts.
Listen to me, you bundle cock. Listen to me,
Wow.
bundle cock. You know what my favorite part
Tell me
of...
all about your
I'm
favorite.
gonna tell you.
Tell
I'm
me about
gonna
your
fucking
favorite
tell you.
bundle.
My favorite part of this specific VPN, not like so many VPNs. You choose whatever you want. We like it. We approve it. We love it. You know how right now international squad can watch scam getting even by switching location.
That's just one of the many benefits to having a VPN is that you can bypass geo restrictions for content that might not be allowed or might not be available in your area. Surfshark VPN, one click, you can change your virtual location, takes a second, and boom, watch whatever the hell you want.
And you sign up and you get 4 months for free.
If you use our link below, surfshark.com/trilogy. You can also use promo code Trilogy at checkout. They support our content.
$2.
They allow it. Yeah, it starts at like $1.89 a month. I mean, it's like ridiculously affordable. Consider Surfshark One as well. Secure your connection with a VPN. Keep your personal data private by using an alternative ID, which is
I love that.
great for us too. You know, you can create an email address, a name, a date of birth, a phone number,
And
a physical address, all for an alternative person that doesn't exist, that still links to you, that you can get stuff with, but you don't have to, it doesn't actually link to you to where you're discoverable. It's perfect.
And that's exactly what we personally suggested to every single victim that we helped during Scam Getting, even our TV show, to get this exactly. You don't have to share your information, your social security, your addresses. Let Surfshark create this third person that scammers will think that's the one.
Protect your devices with Surfshark antivirus. Get data breach alerts. They got you covered. They've covered us as Trilogy. They can cover you as well. There's a lot of options out there, but Surfshark's the best one, in our humble opinion, and you get the best deal you can find by using our link below, surfshark.com/trilogy. Get 4 extra months for free.
And 30 days, if not, you're not going to need it, but
You're not
30
gonna
days
need
money
it.
guaranteed. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like blah, blah, blah.
Click the link. You see our
Yeah,
faces
click it.
right now. In
Like,
fact,
that's
as of
the-
recording, there's a Black Friday. I have specials, all kinds of just go. Just do it. Do
You
yourself a
want to
favor.
support us?
Mm-hmm.
Please support yourself first, and that's going to support us as well.
And thanks again to Surfshark for sponsoring this podcast. Now back to the action.
Let's do it. All right. So this is what I want to kind of like talk about. This is like to gossip a little bit because what I discovered, like Ashton sent me a video this morning of you confronting Vitaly during his pred catch, right? While he was live streaming. And I already had some questions and some conversations about all this Vitaly situation, you know, catching. And when I came across and I kind of like, I lost a lot of interest, attention, respect, especially when he was like coming from Russia and all of a sudden he's doing #1 prankster in the world, multi-million-dollar contracts, Justin Bieber like saying he's a big fan of Vitaly, right? So he became like this Russian sensation in Hollywood, right? The #1 prankster in fucking world, right? Then alcohol, drug abuse, beating women, right? When he beat that lady and just like his career just went down the hill and he disappeared, right? Everybody forgot who the fuck he is, what he's done. Nobody remembers. All of a sudden, you go fucking on kick, and we're already catching, we're already working with police, doing all this stuff, and then fucking Vitaly is doing this, right? I forced myself to watch one video. I forced myself. And I immediately kind of like, again, just made my own decision. I mean, not decision. I was like, kind of like, yeah, I see why he's doing it. So I sent text message to Trilogy, and I was like, yo, did you see like a Russian comrade is doing right now, like catching, but no police involved and doing all this, all this stuff, right? Embarrassing situation. And he was like, yeah, I heard this. I'm not going to tell you what he said. It's just between us. And then I saw your video. So what is your intake? Do you think Vitaly started doing these spread catches because he really care, in your opinion, that, kids are in danger, or he's doing it just to get like second life, second cloud, clicks, views? Like, what is your perspective about all of this before that happened recently, him getting locked up in Thailand?
Well, I mean, I think the answer to that is pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, the whole clicks and views, like, obviously, all of us, like, want to get views. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing it. But, like you were saying, how you saw him, like, his downfall, and then you see him just come back and, start doing that genre. Like, imagine how I felt, because in my mind, I'm not even allowed to do this. And here's this guy coming back, and he's literally stealing, like, word for word, like every scene that I did back in the day. And what's funny is I ran into him right before he started doing it in Vegas. And he was like, oh, bro, I was just watching your videos.
Acknowledging that he knows about you.
Yeah.
Acknowledging he saw your videos.
Yeah. So I text him like, hey, bro, like, I see that you've seen my stuff.
Right. Right.
You're a fan. If you want to collab, this and that. And he just never responded. So I was just like pissed off, and I'm like, okay, like, because he was doing it nearby where I live, so I'm like, okay.
How did you find out about that specific bus that happened when you show up? So, you guys both came, right? And you guys,
I wasn't there.
I remember only you, but who was filming you?
My friend that I was filming with at the time.
Okay,
my camera.
What was he doing? He was doing a pred catch. Is that
Yes.
what you came up?
Yes.
with?
So I had notifications on because I was ready to confront him any day. And that day we happened to already be filming in Encino, and he started the stream at Zoo Culture. So we were like 2 minutes away. So I'm like, okay, Bask, the camera guy, we know like what van he drives. I'm like, you go tell him I'm going to Uber home because I was dressed as a different character. I'm going to change to Vladimir, and then I'll Uber back, meet you. But you just keep tailing him. So he tailed him for like hours. They actually thought he was because it was like a black truck like following them. Remember what was that about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, then a couple hours later, I pull up, and of course he's like, "Oh, who are you? I didn't even know who you are."
No.
Like he literally told me, like, I was watching your videos.
He gave you the number in person, right?
Yeah.
He gave you like his cell phone number.
Right.
So you caught up to him, and I seen that moment where you confronted him. But like, how did that feel? And then was there an aftermath, or like, I mean, because I only saw it in like a short form.
Right.
And I saw what he said after your confrontation, and because obviously it's kick, everything live.
Did he ever
And
address
he's
it?
talking shit in the van about you.
Yeah. I'm gonna. What did he say? He doesn't have my permission to film me.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna fuck this video. He's like, he's not able to put this video because he need my fucking permission.
Wow.
And my security can fucking kick him out and blah, blah, blah. And you literally...
he got security after that.
Yes, yeah.
Because I made a video. I said like, Vitaly, like anytime you do a pred catch now, like I'm gonna pull up. And from that point on, he started using security for his catches.
And he said he's so huge that like he need a special big force to go boxing, right? And that's why when you came, it was like, Vitaly, you said like, let's go sparring with me, right?
Yeah.
You said like, do you think I'm big enough? Let's go. I'm in your league. Let's go do it, right?
Yeah, because he just did a podcast the week prior. He's like, oh, everybody's all twinks. Like nobody's big enough to. Like he meant like size wise, which is crazy because like he's not even that big.
No,
but yeah,
and it's again when somebody, we not one of those people. Like when somebody is down, especially him right now being locked in a different.
Yeah,
we
we don't
feel
agree with
terrible
that.
about the whole thing.
Oh my
don't
god,
agree with that.
absolutely. There is.
Yeah.
I just again because you see us.
I don't actually know a lot about what he like
what
he
happened
did
in in Thailand, especially us being. You see possibilities of being content creator, right? He didn't go to the studio, and me and Ashton, we came to this town as being content creators, filmmakers, writers, directors, producers, actors, like everything. And we saw that you can be yourself on YouTube and accomplish such a high level, such a high recognition, and you don't ask studio, what do you want to do? You go and fucking do it. No lawyer's gonna tell you what to do. And you just like free spirit, free content creator. And then you saw this person who accomplished so much, and then you saw his life just going down the hill. Mm-hmm. And then he came all of a sudden, sign new deal with Kick, and he's live streaming and catching with no police being involved. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
And like now he has a reputation of, oh, he's saving children and Steve will do it, pays off his whole debt. Meanwhile, I'm like sitting over here like, yo, what the fuck? Like, he's literally stealing my shit like word for word. And it's
Steve paid his everything that he gave him so much money.
And like, don't get me wrong, like the way we do it now with police and stuff, like I much prefer to do it this way. It's not like I'm super, proud of the way I used to do it, but it's like still, it's ripping like every scene I did off word for word. Like the very least you can do is give some credit because he knows where he got it from.
Can you talk a little bit about that? Like the way that, because now you've been doing this like hardcore on this channel since May. How do you approach it now versus, and like, I know, again, not to whatever, I know YouTube has changed their rules and there's different things we have to adapt as YouTube adapts and all that shit. Looking back at how you used to do it, how you do it now, what's changed, why you've changed, like give me kind of the overall look at when you approach a catch now, when you do them on the day-to-day.
Well, ultimately the goal is to get them arrested.
Yeah.
And like seeing the work that like Alex Rosen does, like ultimately that's the end goal. Like right now, I feel like we're just swarming up, going after the local preds and stuff. But eventually we do want to go after those like CP traders. Like he's got people viewing videos of like year-olds. And that's like those people obviously like making them eat a hot chip. Like what is that? Like those people need to be locked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like our ultimate end goal is to go after people like that. So I feel like the proper way to do it is just
because you brought up earlier about some of the crazy things you used to do with like shaving heads and stuff. Like, how do you look back on that now? Like
any regrets?
Is it something that you do? Have you only adapted because the space has adapted, or have you,
Okay, so
do you feel more mature now? Mm-hmm. Like, do you feel more mature? Like getting like more experience, getting more like, you know what? I did this, I learned, and now I feel the right thing to do is like whatever we're doing, get law enforcement involved and making sure these fucking creatures should be locked up. How do you, like, what is your, like, evolution?
That definitely feels a lot more right doing it. Like these people should be locked up. We do the boxing catches too on locals where Tanner boxes them.
And we also do it like, not to, all of them are terrible people, but we all know there's levels to it. There really is levels to it. There's ones that we call like opportunistic, I mean, and there's ones that are looking for it. You know what I'm saying? The ones that are looking for it obviously need to go to jail. Even the ones that are opportunistic, they need to get arrested too. But the ones that are opportunistic, those are the ones that we choose to box and just beat the shit out of them. And to be honest, those people will probably never do it again.
Let's
after they get their nose broken or their ribs broken, like they're probably not going to do it again.
Can we talk about that? Let's plug the locals for sure.
Yes.
Scalingupcatches.locals.com, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Last question, really quick. I'm sorry.
No.
How did you make this to come do boxing with
Well,
you?
that's a good question. That's what I was getting into. And so, for what? I guess this is only on locals.
Yeah.
You don't do it with police?
No.
When you do those? Okay, so
no police.
How does that work? A pred shows up. Do you already know you're going to do this? Do you decide in the moment? Do you get their permit? How does this work?
Yeah. Sign NDA releases that he's not going to sue you for breaking his nose? Like what?
They sign a waiver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But so the setup we have for the boxing is usually we tell the pred about how I live with my mom in Alhambra, which is where we get him arrested. And then I stay with my dad on the weekends wherever we're boxing them. And so the setup that we had initially at the first gym, there was a coffee shop and there was a McDonald's next to the boxing gym. So we would invite them on like a coffee date. Well, obviously they arrange the meeting. They bring up meeting first, and then
and you're doing all the decoying. You said that earlier.
Yes.
That's insane. We'll talk about that too. But anyway, keep going.
But so we say, you want to meet at this coffee shop? Then like 5 minutes before they're about to pull up, we're like, hey, actually I'm starving. Do you want to meet me in McDonald's instead? Because obviously if you say McDonald's at first, that's like a weird place to meet. So McDonald's, it has like the perfect setup because like the employees there aren't really paying attention. They don't give a fuck. And like the seating at the booths is perfect to sit down with the Preds. And we're like, hey, listen, there's 2 options. Like we can either report this to the police or there's a boxing gym right there. Go spar 3 rounds. And
which obviously is the most logical thing to do.
Yeah. This is so good. This is so good.
Yeah.
Like so far, not a single one has chosen cops. Yeah.
Wow.
They're like, yeah, sure, let's go
And
spar.
and then so you get into the ring with you, and what do you do? 3 rounds, and you are you giving it your all?
It's a scheduled sparring match. We call it a sparring match just for legal purposes.
You have a referee. I saw it.
Yeah, we have a referee, which is a legit trained fighter.
Wow.
And you're genuinely trying. Are you trying to knock him out? Or are you just trying to?
So the thing is, we give him headgear. We give him a mouthpiece. We wear 16-ounce gloves, which is sparring gloves. It's not fighting gloves. So at first, I was going a little bit easy on them, but like lately, like no, I pretty much go all out. Like the last one we did, his nose was broke. The one before that, his ribs were broken.
Dude, I saw it.
It's either going to be a knockout or a
north
TKO.
and a left.
And you have him sign a waiver.
It never goes all 3 rounds. It's never going to go all 3 rounds. There's no possible way.
I mean, he literally drags it out because if he wanted to, it could be over in 5 seconds.
So the thing is, I try to drag it out, which is why at first I was going easy because I wanted it to like last like 2 rounds at least.
Yeah.
But people in the comments were like, "Go harder!" So I'm like, all right,
knock him out.
No, but
knock him out.
Those are annoying too because I feel like, I mean, those people either don't care about our repercussions or they don't understand violence because even with gloves with headgear, somebody like that is dangerous.
Oh, you're done. Yeah.
Yeah. People say like do bare knuckle, do kickboxing. I'm like, they could literally die.
You're gonna kill them.
Or get a concussion. Like something bad is gonna happen.
So then you do the rounds. They're hurt. Then what? Do you follow through and not report them like you said?
Those ones, no. Because at the end of the day, look, we need resources to get the more serious ones arrested.
Yeah.
So
also, unfortunately, the place we do it at, the cops won't even show up there for that. There's counties in LA.
Sure.
Oh, guys.
Yeah, outside of anywhere with LAPD.
So wherever we get these boxing gyms, the cops won't even show up there. So
we did 2022, the first.
Our first one was the disaster one.
Yeah,
I don't say that from our efforts.
So we went to Chula Vista, which is San Diego, right?
San Diego PD. Yeah.
It took Ashton, like I was with me, Courtney, Ashton, right? So we did park this. He said, I want to paint, your nails, blah, blah, blah. Came from work.
He wanted her to put icy hot on his dick.
Yeah, that's too. So anyways, we bus him, spent like 2 hours. I'm talking to him. Ashton trying to call, like he was calling 911 and tried to bring a fucking
I called him like
police.
4 times, yeah.
Nobody gave a shit.
Damn.
An interesting thing happened when police came. They let him go, right? He called the wife. She was like immediately like, you the bad guys. My husband is the best. Blah blah blah. Tell what happened a couple years later with the same police department.
Yeah, one of their I don't want to get the ranking wrong, but one of their higher ups of the same department was caught doing the same shit.
No way.
And was prosecuted.
I feel like I've heard the story from you guys.
Yeah.
And we started doing in Glendale, and we did maybe 15, 20, and it was like every time we call, and we always professional, we always like do everything right. We got the best fucking place. That's why we didn't go anywhere.
But you guys had a shit experience with Glendale.
Yeah, real quick story about Glendale. Our first catch we did when we started this new channel was in Glendale, and the cops didn't show up. It's not that they don't care. Like, I'm sure there's good cops there, but they were like, we're told not to show up for this anymore.
But that was that this year?
Yeah. So we actually convinced this pred to turn himself in to the police station. He drove himself there with our camera guy in the car to the police station.
Do you think Ash
Wow.
did something that happened to us?
They still wouldn't arrest them on the
they
spot.
didn't arrest him on the spot.
But
It doesn't make sense. Everything what you're saying doesn't make
they got
fucking
a warrant,
sense.
though. They arrested him a few days later.
And they charged him pretty good and everything.
Well, so our first,
they did take it serious.
Our very first catch was in 22 in San Diego. We'll never do it in San Diego ever again. The very next one was in Glendale, and that wasn't intentional. It just happened to be
That
the
Airbnb is
Airbnb
available,
we booked, and
good location.
everyone traveling. It just ended up being in Glendale, and
Right.
we called the police, and we had the most glorious experience with them.
Oh my God.
But that was in 23. That was in January of 23, and so we did a bunch more in 23 and a bunch more in 24, and we put out a shit ton of videos saying how great Glendale is. I think it was in 25. There was probably won't name the channels, but there were a couple other smaller channels that were doing it very recklessly.
So we heard.
And
in
now,
the public, not like us, in remote location, not Airbnb, right?
And then in the most recent one we did in Glendale,
In
they
a mall.
were still great, but they were way more like, okay, we've been told we have to like get everybody's IDs, we have to do that. So it's like someone fucked it because we publicized how great they were, and now like they're now having to come back on some of the way that they treat it. I don't know. We haven't had any bad experience with Glendale, but other people have, and I think some other channels maybe fucked it for everyone else.
That's what they told us.
They told us that.
Yeah.
They were super cool.
But
They
our
did
reputation, like when E or anybody on our team will call 911 and emergency. What is your emergency?
Do you guys call 911? Do you call non-emergency? What's your protocol?
Well, we don't. We have somebody do it.
Somebody
do
doing it. So when we call, they already, it's Trilogy Media. Helicopter. There is fucking.
They asked us if we're Trilogy Media. That's how I found out about
Really?
you guys. That's what.
That was my question to you. How did you find out about Trilogy Media? Ho, ho, ho!
Yeah, so I remember the dispatch was like, "Who are you, Trilogy Media?" I'm like, "Who the fuck is that?" And then we go to the police station. They're like, "So are you guys with Trilogy Media?"
Oh,
I'm like,
that's
who the fuck is Trilogy Media? So I looked you guys up.
Oh my God, that's funny.
But he gets he's
And
smoking.
then also when I posted the video and I said in the narration that like one of the groups fucked it up, some of the comments were like, "Oh, it must have been Trilogy Media."
Cannot be wrong.
No.
Cannot be so fucking
In
wrong.
fact, it was one of the last ones we did.
We
It was
did
in-
Avengers.
It was in May.
Right.
Oh,
Courtney
that's the
and-
last one you did in Glendale?
Last one we did was in May with Skeeter, Oma, and Courtney all together. And there was another channel that was there completely separate from us that was fucking some shit up at the same day.
At the same day.
We found out, and they were live streaming it. And
So
they were
Brits were
bro.
afraid to show up in Glendale because the location
we were
got
wondering why the
exposed.
last day no one was coming.
No one fucking showed up, and we like again. Skittles flew from East Coast. Courtney flew from East Coast. Oma flew from different states. Like we put fucking a lot of money, effort to do this, right? With the best fucking police on the planet. Let's do it.
Well, you haven't been to Alhambra, but
Well, maybe that's what we need to do
Yeah,
next.
you guys got to pull up to Alhambra, man.
Well, we got to put some collabs together because
That's
we
crazy.
want to do
And
some
now
more.
hearing this stuff. So on the smoke break, I was like, all right, Eric, how did you find out about Trilogy Media? And he was like, you really want to know? I was like, you know what? Save
Glendale
it.
told you. That's funny.
Fucking police and 911. What is your emergency? Are you with Trilogy?
yeah.
Dude. Well,
Who the fuck is Trilogy? Let me Google these boys.
next time we go to Glendale, I'll probably just reach out to them and be like, we're the OG with you all.
Yeah.
Like, not the
We
OG
never
overall,
did
but we're OG with
anything
Glendale.
wrong.
Will you still, do this?
Well,
So,
I just emailed one of the detectives like last week because I saw your guys' videos. I assumed they were recent. So I'm like, oh, police are showing up in Glendale again. I'm like, hey, so are you guys showing up again? They're like, no, you got to show up to the station and report it, and then we'll arrest them, which is fine. But the problem is for you with
Yeah, for YouTube,
like
yeah.
it's just not good for the video.
Yeah.
Well,
unfortunately.
you guys put it on locals. We put ours on Trilogy Plus. I mean, there's still avenues that we can do that, but all in all, to get the massive amount of eyes on it, you have to curate it to YouTube's bullshit.
Like the way
And,
we do it in Alhambra, like it's just like the police, they do their whole own little like To Catch a Predator like interrogation after. Some of the police, it seems like they want to like be characters in the video. Like they literally like,
Oh, yeah. We have the same police
I mean,
officer.
that's what we had in
Yeah.
Glendale.
Yeah.
It's weird that I don't. Maybe they're just.
We're doing it in a motel. We're doing it in Motel Boss.
Which fuck that. We won't do any more motels.
E called 911, right? Dispatcher. And they said like, oh yeah, Trilogy. Oh, let us know if there is no pink bunny gonna running away from on the street, because they start we've done so many busts. They already know our characters.
remembering,
They're remembering what the fuck we've been doing for Easter, for Christmas. I was Grinch. Or I was Santa Claus. Or I was something else. They were so cool, and they start becoming characters. They know how to look at the camera.
So you do them in Alhambra. Alhambra's great. Let's do something in Alhambra together. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Do you do them anywhere else too? Or do you only do them with law enforcement now that you've worked with before?
So, like I said, our ultimate end goal, like we just happened to catch 3 in one day the other day. So that's a crazy story on its own, by the way.
Is it the guy from Uganda, from Africa, is the one who worked with autistic kids?
That's actually, so we went to Simi Valley for that.
Yeah.
Because we had his location on Snapchat, and we know they'll arrest in Simi Valley. So it's like, okay, let's go get him while we have his location, because he was like flaky on coming to Alhambra. But yeah, so now that we have 3 weeks off and a little downtime, we're going to edit. So I had Alex Rosen's decoy actually teach me how to do all of this. So I think I'm going to hit her up and like learn how to start going after the CP traders and stuff. Because ultimately, like I said, that really is our end goal.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, right now we're just the local ones. We do them in Alhambra because you can't beat the setup we have for that. But we do want to travel and just go after like the sickest of the sickest.
If you're going to a new territory where you haven't worked with their police, what is your approach? Do you still call 911? Do you try to hit them up ahead of time? Usually they'll tell you don't do it, but like, how do you approach that now if you're going into like a new area?
Well,
if ever.
I guess we'll play it by ear. But
yeah, I was gonna say I feel like that's like a question we would ask Alex himself.
Really?
Because he's already been everywhere.
Yeah, like normally locally we would call ahead just to make sure they show up.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't show up, if they say no, don't do it, we're not going to go to that location. We'll just switch a location. But when we're traveling, when this certain guy lives in this certain city or state, you kind of have to go regardless. Mm-hmm. You know, if you want to catch that guy.
When we promote it, again, when you do something right as a police officer, law enforcement, we're going to put you in a pedestal. Our fans gonna send, fruit baskets. They're gonna send like donuts. We're gonna spoil the shit out of you, and that's what we did to Glendale. So Gideon called me after we had all this success, and he was like, "Yo, I heard that Glendale is amazing. Do you think I should do it?" I was like, "Dude, they just fucking phenomenal." He was like, "I almost just got arrested, either in Portland or somewhere like up north," and he was like, literally like seconds away from me going to prison, and Pratt just let him
Alex
go.
did get arrested.
Yeah.
Like recently. That's when we started.
Last year, right? Or this
when
year?
we texted with him because we want to get him here, and he's whenever the schedules work, he will. But yeah, it was earlier this year, I think.
Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was arrested for.
Oh, well, I don't know if you heard what happened recently with these other catchers. I forget their name, but they're in prison right now with no bail because a pred, when the police was already there, fell and hit his head. And they did nothing wrong. Like, they literally called the police and were like, did a traditional catch. And yeah, they're in prison right now with no bail.
For
like
what?
Alex and Jadion are raising money for him.
For what?
So he pressed charges?
I'm not sure, like, the whole
He got
backstory.
arrested like on the spot.
What the fuck?
No, they sent out warrants. So they were in Oklahoma, and they had warrants from Texas.
Yeah.
But Texas is where
for
this
what
happened.
charge? Like,
For
do
real.
we know?
I'm not 100% sure, but I've seen Alex and Jadion talking about it.
What
So,
the
yeah.
fuck?
It's like that's the only that's kind of like the nervous. What will make me nervous about going to like different territories that I don't know, because you never know how the police is gonna take it.
Well, question for both of you: why the fuck is there so much? Why is it a spectrum when it comes to law enforcement in general and what they do? Like, why is it not black and white? You commit this crime, you get arrested. Like, I know it's not that way. I wish the world was simpler, but like,
it's just the way the DAs are. It's not the law enforcement on the street's fault. It's not their fault at all. They're not bad people for not showing up to. Well, maybe, but like places like where you guys do it, what's it called? Glendale, like they're great cops. When we saw them, we were like, damn, these people are actually really cool. Yeah. You could tell they take their job serious. It's just the DA says, do not show up for this. So like, they're just doing their job, So it goes deeper than that. Like it's some California shit, bro.
Why do the DAs have so much control? The law is pretty black and white.
No, I mean, but
the way that they act on the law is not.
Yeah.
Well, they act different on vigilante stuff.
But it's not vigilante unless you're breaking a law. I mean, in my opinion, I don't see this as vigilante unless you're doing what like DAP does and actually punches them and shit.
Yeah, it's really not. I mean, it's really not vigilante.
The definition of vigilante means you're taking law enforcement authority. Oh, shit. Law enforcement. I'm a disaster right now.
You're going to break your nose.
I usually have that mic, and I'm not used to this.
You're not used to like something in your face?
Heavy dick in my face. The definition of vigilante is you taking law enforcement authority
in
that
your
you
hands.
don't have, that you're taking it yourself by breaking laws and assaulting or whatever you're going to do, which, say what you want about vigilante. I don't see what we do as vigilante.
Yeah.
No, but also that's why we're always very respectful to the police and stuff. Like some other groups that like yell at them and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
If they don't want to arrest them on the spot, they're like, oh, so you support predators? Like,
Yeah.
that's never going to do you any favors. At the end
It's
of
just
the
gonna make
day,
it worse.
they can enforce the laws however they want, and then it's up to you to deal with it later. Like the process is the punishment. So
Like we're always recording, so I have my GoPros. There is cameras everywhere. So we're doing this prat catch with Courtney in Glendale, right? So this fucking penguin, he showed up. He had knife on it, and he was like if somebody never run in his life,
I could beat him in a race.
he can
Like,
beat
it was
him in a
that
race.
bad.
That's how bad was his running skills, right? So I'm like walking over, like with him. He tried to run, and he's like clumsy dick. He will eat shit.
The word was
I would
clumsy
not-
was the one he was looking for there.
Clumsy dick. So he will foul over and over like he's penguin. When police showed up, his jeans, his t-shirt, he was bleeding. It looks like I beat the shit out of him, and I didn't. And detectives came. They're like, "Oh my god, like what the fuck happened here?" We explain everything, right? And again, working with the same people over and over again. They went to get his statement, right? And they came to us and they said, like, did you put hands on him? I was like, I've been in this business for a long time. No. They're like, that's what we thought. You're a big guy. You don't need to do anything. Just show up. He was like, can I get your footage? And we always give the
They
footage.
took pictures of your hands.
Yeah.
Just to make sure,
Just to make sure.
Yeah.
Also sponsoring this podcast is Incogni. Make data removal easy, automated, and affordable. And extra shout out to Incogni for sponsoring this podcast and Trilogy Media as a whole. We've been customers for years, and they've supported us for a very long time. You got to check it out.
Listen, every single time, whatever you do, you're using your fingers, you go online, you're buying something, you purchasing something, you signing up for something, you putting your email. There are so many digital fingerprints. Everything you do, it's online, it's stay online. And that's how other people can target you through your steps, your past.
We use on this channel public databases to research people almost every single day.
That's how easy
Now,
to
it's
get.
great for us as the good guys, but any tool that's available to the public can
Yeah.
also be used by bad guys.
Yeah, Russian mafia, right here. I can go and find everything about you online.
Your name and information is on more lists than you think. I can almost guarantee you that. If you sign up for Incogni just to find that out, I would recommend that at least. Use our link to get 60% off an entire year.
60.
Incogni automates the data removal of all your personal information from the thousands of data brokers that are out there holding, using, and selling your personal information on the daily.
My personal opinion is that when somebody, like, you can do whatever you want, you work, you have family, you do whatever you want. Somebody is working for you. You're gonna get monthly data removal reports. You're gonna know exactly how, like, what happened, what's been cleaned, what's in the process, and everything is right there. The whole team is working for you.
I pulled up, actually in the last video that we just did, I pulled up my most recent progress report. Over 2,000 requests have been sent.
Oh, wow.
104 just in the last 4 weeks. That's 104 new data brokers that my information was on. 1,393 hours saved. Just in the last 4 weeks, 74 hours and 15 minutes. A full-time job is 40 hours a week. This is almost half of that.
I
would have to take on a part-time job to match the amount of work that Incogni is doing for me for literally pennies on the dollar.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Literally like couple bucks a month. You're gonna get 60% off from yearly subscription, and you literally have a team that doing full-time job to removing all your fingerprints that been happening with you.
And they keep their eye on those lists forever. So, if some of these lists will put your name back on, or, whatever, this shady shit happens with these data brokers. Incogni will monitor it, make sure you get off of those lists and you stay off of those lists. It's going to reduce spam. It's going to increase your privacy, and overall, just a better way to live.
If you love us, if you want to support us, that's another way to support. Incogni.com/trilogy. Please put that inside.
Get 60% off.
You support yourself. You also support us. We love people and especially like family like Surfshark and Incognito that being taking care of us, allowing us to do this, catch criminals, do so crazy stuff that you only see on TV, like, you know, Fox Nation, Scam Getting Even, you know.
We love you guys so
Season 2.
much. We love Incogni. Thanks to Incogni for sponsoring this podcast episode. Now back to the action.
Let's go.
This was in Glendale?
Glendale, yeah.
So in Alhambra, what's funny is the first couple times we were doing catches, we were completely clueless, and we saw, because you see all these other videos where if they run, they run. Okay, just let them go. You can't hold them, and all the comments are always like, "Oh, you know, you can't hold them. That's entrapment." Like whatever the bullshit they say. So we just let the first couple run, and then the cop shows up, and we're like, "We know we're not supposed to hold them," and he's like, "Well, actually, you can."
Citizen
I
arrest.
was actually going to ask that. Do you guys citizens arrest ever?
Well, we haven't had to, like, we have handcuffs and stuff ready, like, in case we have to, but we haven't had to go that far. Like, so it's us, and then we have 2 other giant guys with us. So when it's like all 4 of us, like,
You guys you have very intimidating crew.
Yeah. Everybody knows. Like people, the closest it's gotten is people grabbing their stuff and just trying to walk out. But as soon as we sit,
But do you prevent them from leaving? You know,
Yeah.
because you do. Yeah.
yeah.
But you would only do that in a place where you know the law enforcement.
absolutely,
right?
like,
Yeah.
we would not go. And we were told specifically, like, it's because the Airbnb is like our property that we're renting, so we can citizens arrest them there. But you obviously can't just do that, like, in the middle of the street.
Yeah, and you can't put it on YouTube if you do that either.
Yeah.
Or at least you got to cut that part out because
Yeah, we do.
We did 2.
YouTube
One
wants to
was
pretend that
good,
crimes aren't crimes.
One was disaster.
Yeah.
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 Not doing this anymore. Same
What,
as,
like
same as hotels,
Citizens arrest.
motels.
Oh,
Like,
you're not doing citizens
We're not.
arrest no more?
We fully support those that do it,
Yeah.
and you have every right.
Even in a house when they're just not trying to leave. Or
Well, I
you
think you guys mean, like, actually, like,
like physically holding them.
Yeah.
we haven't had to do that yet, but
We had to do
we
it.
had 2.
Actually, when that last house, so we did, it was in May, when Skeeter, Courtney, and Oma, we had a bunch. Skeeter was only there for like one night, like the last night. And we had a bunch of preds like the couple nights prior. But that night that Skeeter was there, the only one we got was a very violent citizen's arrest.
I watched that on your
And
website.
we couldn't put it on YouTube because the whole video was
dude.
just the physical arrest. Like, it's one thing on YouTube, you just cut out the part where you restrain them, which we don't do that often anyway, but it just fucks the whole video if you do that. And then it invites other liability and shit. And I felt comfortable with it in Glendale because we were in Glendale and it was fine. But I don't know.
Cops arrived, and, you know, like, one of our security got beaten by this spread. He literally bite him and has like bruises and
Really?
stuff. Yeah, it was
a whole brawl.
Dude
Yeah,
was
you saw it.
so fucking high. He want to break the windows, doors. He want
He
to
wanted to get
punch
behind
everybody.
the wheel. He was high on meth. He wanted to get behind the wheel, drive off, and we're like,
I cannot afford to go back to prison. I'm on probation.
Yeah.
We're like,
shit.
we're like, we all made a decision
dude.
like this guy needs to stay, and so he stayed.
And meanwhile, while everything is happening, we selling to national network, TV show, and a fucking producer, not line producer, showrunner, flew from Canada to meet us first time in our life to see how we operate.
Wait, he was there for that?
He was
Oh
there.
my God.
He called his production company, and they told him, you cannot be there while
If they're doing citizens arrest, the lawyer said. You can't be part of that.
And I'm sitting with E in the car outside so we can see, you know, like have eyes in front. And I see why our showrunner who flew from Canada and, you know, like we're selling the TV show, he's supposed to be our partner. Why he's leaving the house? And then I find out that they made a decision to do citizen arrest. I was like, all right, fuck, let's do it. Everybody left. It's me, Ashton, E, and showrunner of the show. And he said, guys.
We're also live streaming on our platform. We can't live stream this on YouTube. We're live streaming on our platform. So we have 60, 70 people that are watching this whole thing go down in real time too. And they're like commenting. Sometimes they leave the frame and they can only hear the brawl that's happening in the hallway, you know. I don't know.
Well, the thing is, like, ultimately, we don't want to get physical with anybody. And it's funny how when we have 4 guys, you know, we'll get those comments that are like, oh, what, are you scared? Like, no, we have 2 other giant guys with us because that just prevents, like, it's not to cause that situation, it's to prevent it from happening. Like, when they see that, they're like, oh, fuck, like, there's no point even trying anything.
Actually, on a separate note, I have a question for both of you. When, especially for you, since you've been in pranking business, well, you too, how did your audience...
I had a similar next question. Yeah.
Yeah. How's your audience actually took this news that you're not doing anymore, that you're not gonna do anymore, like prank videos, and now you're busting How was that transparency?
The majority,
Did they support? Did you get a lot of shit?
yeah, like because initially that's what I got popular doing. So a lot of people were excited, like, oh, okay, he's going back to doing that. They were a little shocked at first that I'm not like doing it as Vladimir and like making them eat dog food and stuff. But they got used to it now that they see like now that they see the quality of the videos and stuff.
Yeah.
There are some people who are like, oh, go back to doing pranks, do this character, do that character. But it's like no.
Yeah, mine was like half and half. So like I would say half people were, excited to see it, like, oh shit, you're gonna do this new genre, and then the other half was just, disappointed that they're not gonna see pranks or see me do these characters or whatever.
Because they fell in love initially for what you've been doing, right?
But
which makes sense.
At the end of the day, eventually, you can't just keep spinning the wheels. Like Eric told me the other day, we were talking, like, you have to look at numbers. You can't look at comments. You know what I'm saying? You can't listen to comments all the time.
Well, that was
you have to look at how you're performing and what's going on. And
that was my next question, because you two seem like the least would be the least affected by public opinion and commenters and shit in the world. But I did hear you bring up comments a few times about, like, live streaming, they want you to do this or that. How have you seen your growth from how negativity in the comments impacts you from back when you first started with this and into now? Does it influence how you approach things? People always have their fucking opinions. How does that impact you?
I've never cared about negative comments, but what I would do is, like, I would listen. Like I said, like, people would be like, oh, it's funny how they write we want. Like there's 10 people sitting like, taking a turn.
The whole family neighborhood, listen, Eric, we want you to get undressed right now for this
They're
role.
the spokesperson for all the commenters.
On behalf of fans.
So they'll say, like, we want, for example, a character that I do when I do pranks. And I see it a couple times and I'm like, oh, I guess the fans really want to see this. And I do the video and it gets like 20K views. And I fell into that trap so many times. I'm like, well, they want this. And then I realized, like, you just can't listen to comments alone. Like, you got to look at, like, what's actually performing and stuff.
Yeah.
But you also had one, like, you have a lot of videos when somebody will tell you, and you see right now, like, young generation, gamble for next 5 years, every single day, $100. So the audience is going to tell you what to do. They will challenge you. You will take the challenge and you will go accomplish. And I saw in your videos, you had those, like, you will have a little sticker.
Oh, I had their videos back in the day, yeah.
Yeah. When they said, like, all right, Vlad, how about you do this, and this?
Well, that was like a whole series. But the thing is, like, if you saw the amount I got compared to the amount I would actually do, like, the majority were just, like, if you read them, it's like,
Yeah. What the fuck?
like, go to India and, like,
Yeah, just do something. You're like, yeah.
But what about, like, back then you didn't have cops, you were having them eat dog food, shave their head. You're going to get the commenters saying, oh, it's a waste of time if they're not getting arrested.
Oh, no, no.
And then fast forward to now, they're getting arrested, but you're not doing any of that. Or like, well, this is boring. Like, why aren't you doing what made you, like, you're never going to have.
Yeah,
You're never going to win.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, people are always going to say something no matter what.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny is back then, like, I was one of the first people to do this, so people were just, like, happy to see predators get, like,
some kind of justice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like people appreciate the more, like, mature way of doing it. Like, we get comments all the time, and I feel like we're reaching a new audience of people saying, like, they appreciate how professional we do it and stuff like that. So
let's talk a little bit as the content creators and you guys. This is your paycheck. This is how you pay your bills and everything. Let's talk about quality, post-production, thumbnails, and titles, and statistics.
Yeah.
How do you guys go from the beginning, just doing as a hobby, and now when you're like, all right, now you have to study A/B testing, now you have to do this and this. Like, what is your evolution of right now competition is so fucking big. It's like almost, last time when I Googled it was 850 million channels out there. You have to be,
holy shit.
You have to be fucking on top of the game. So what is your approach and how did you guys start doing, like, I saw your old thumbnails, fast forward to new thumbnails and titles, like.
Can I say one thing real quick? I looked the other day at my old thumbnails when I did the catches, and I'm shocked at how bad they are. But that also made it seem like some dark web shit or something, like a like a
Because it looks real. It looks like something
like I feel like people actually like that style. But I looked back, I'm like, holy shit, I really did not. Like, what was I thinking?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, we all look back on our
We
old
all-
stuff and
yeah.
we're like, what the fuck were we thinking? But that's just how it goes, you know?
Do you guys study a lot of analytics? Do you watch like what works, what doesn't? A/B test? Do you do like thumbnail A/B testing?
Honestly, not really. Like, there's been times where I have, like, when I used to work with Ross, his team was like huge on that, and I used to do that with him and stuff like that. But me and Eric, we don't really do that too much. We kind of just try to figure out like what works and what works the best. Like, we both do all of our own editing.
I was just about to say who
for
does
pranks,
editing.
I do the editing for the. Well, he does. We kind of both edit the thread catches.
So like he'll edit like the first draft, and then I'll look it over and like pick apart like every little thing.
Mhm.
Like the music could be like slightly louder than it should be,
Yeah.
and sometimes like Tanner would be like it's fine, and I literally say like, look at how these other channels are outperforming us. Like, no, it's not.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah,
we
so
have
we
no
do-
room to like.
Yeah, we do definitely
Fuck
look at
up.
analytics and like look at other people's like strategies. I feel like Eric watches a lot of like videos of like his own category to kind of study like what works and stuff like that. But yeah, as far as the product, like the actual production, it's really small. It's just me and him.
You guys don't use a live decoy?
Oh yeah, so we do.
Yeah.
His girlfriend actually.
Oh, okay.
We use her pictures, put them through FaceApp, but then she only does the phone calls and video calls if they ever request to do that.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it's me
It's
pretending
you.
to be her.
But she's there on site
Yes,
to let them in the house.
into
She
the
was
house.
boxing you, right? You have a video.
Oh, yeah.
She was.
Why did you decide to do the decoying?
Oh, dude, it's so hard.
Because we tried that for like 5 minutes and we're like, fuck
It's
this.
not enough dicks in your face. How many dicks did you get?
Okay, so first
A
of all,
lot.
that's a long conversation.
The dicks in your face. Don't
No, the dicks in the face. When you're getting the dicks in
good
your
news.
face, that's the fun part.
But explain why though.
Well, elaborate,
We
please.
tried to do decoy.
Oh, I can't do
me,
it.
Ashton, we lost it for 2 hours.
I'm not built for that.
And we said, Courtney, we love you. Now we have so much appreciation for what you do. Holy shit, dude.
But that's exactly why I have to do it, because who the fuck else will?
Yeah.
I realized that very soon. And I made a post saying we're looking for decoys, and I had all these people hitting me up like, yeah, fuck pedos. Like, I'm down for this. We had them sit with Alex's decoy, teaching them how to do everything. And then days go by, I start hitting them up like, hey, are you talking to anybody? I had one guy like, oh, I messaged one. I'm like, you messaged one pedo? He's like, no, I talked to one guy on the app.
yeah.
But I have school and stuff. I'm really busy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how people are with like
That's how people are. Yeah.
But at some point I realized like nobody else is gonna fucking do it, and like,
Are you numb right now when you get like 20 dick pics per day?
no, if I got 20 dick pics per day, bro, I would be celebrating right now. That means we're gonna get 20 arrested.
I will be celebrating 20 dicks in my
But
face.
listen, most days, at least with like the local preds, what will happen is I'll talk to thousands of men on dating apps, and it'll just be, what do you want to do? And they know they don't want to give the evidence, so they'll be like, well, what do you want to do?
Dude, they play that game all the fucking time.
Yeah, so what? I'd rather get dicks than that.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Well, what do you want to do? Well,
just
you
cuts to the
tell
chase.
me.
It makes
As
it
soon as they
easier.
suck a dick, the work's over.
That's
You
true.
got 'em, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Are you on apps that force you to say 18 and then you have to say you're younger once the
Yeah, so
conversation?
then you have to get them over to the text.
Texting,
And some of them are
That's
like,
what you explained to like the video that I saw with the Uganda guy, that African guy that you guys went to his job, and that was exactly what Cop asked you. He was like, did he acknowledge 18? And like, yeah. But then I immediately follow up and said like, yo, I'm actually 14. And he said, yeah, let's fuck.
They always say that's always their number
Their
one.
excuse.
Their first excuse is like, oh, the app said she was 18.
Yeah.
You were on the app for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And we've been talking for days.
On WhatsApp
on
or
text
something.
message.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever decoy?
Very briefly, like if he's ever traveling or has to do something or, whatever, I'll take over the phone for a little bit, but not really, no.
Well, our agreement at first was like, because I hate editing. At
Yeah.
this point,
Yeah, he hates
at this
editing.
point, no,
I
at
don't
this
mind
point-
editing.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. At this point, I almost miss it, having to do this shit. But our agreement was like, I prefer to decoy, you prefer to edit, so let's do it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And wherever there's slack to pick up on, we just pick up on it. Like if
Yeah,
somebody
but literally,
needs to do
so
something.
like,
This is so similar to
know,
us. It's
I know.
I look at you and like when I find out your business partner is American and like my business partner is American and I saw your craziness, I saw his calmness. It's like literally me and Ashton. And now you're telling me, no, he's the one who's actually cold-blooded motherfucker. He's the one who actually, no fear.
You'd never know, right?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just a very
crazy.
calm, happy person. You know, I'm just happy to be here.
I'm just happy to get beat the shit out of you.
He said he's over it with pranks. Are you in the same mental state with that?
I am over it, but I still do them mainly for like sponsorship purposes, just because it's But I don't do like crazy shit.
But
I
this
do
guy
simple
like
stuff.
has like no like emotion reaction to anything. Like he could go downstairs and prank somebody right now. Like I would have to get ready for like an hour, like get in the mood. And, like
I'm the same.
Yeah, I can just bust him out. Like I'm like, boom, let's get this video.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
me, him,
Yeah.
he, you.
Yeah, but also in a different way.
But in a different way, him with you. That dude, it's so
Interesting how that works.
Wow.
That's crazy.
All right, I
God.
want to enter a new category that we haven't talked about. And E, you have 69 questions. Please sprinkle them. Let's talk about I grew up with the big posters, Stallone, Arnold, Ronnie Coleman, right? We have all these bodybuilders. We have action heroes. What the fuck been happening in this world with bodybuildings and you confronting Mike and your beef with so many people, dude? Please tell me you brought something to measure me or Ashton, or maybe a weight.
Measure?
Oh, why didn't we?
Dude, I want to
Why
text
did we
him.
not
it's in
think
my
of that?
car. Like it always is.
That was his thing.
Yeah.
So what
We
do you
should've
think
brought that.
scaling up where that came from?
Yeah.
Because I'm the scale guy.
Fuck, scaling up.
Oh my God.
That's so true.
See, it's relevant to that, and because we were trying to fucking scale up, like no more messing around.
Like
you
it's
know
a
what I'm
perfect
saying?
name.
Yeah.
Why bodybuilders? Okay, let's start lining up those questions in my head. Why big bodybuilders, OG, as a Arnold, as a Ronnie Coleman, they're always okay to admit that they use steroids. They've been using steroids, they're on steroids, they're accomplished because of steroids. But you have this new generation of fitness influencers with six-pack. There is no six-pack, it's all fucking pack. There is all fucking pack, even your dick is pack. And everybody like, I'm organic. It's all 6 eggs.
Well, to be fair, it was like that like 10 years ago. Maybe it was taboo, but like nowadays, what I've noticed is it's actually cool
To
like,
open up.
Yeah. So now it's like,
But Mike never did.
but I feel like he is like I respect him more because of it. Like he's the last fake natty.
See, I actually have a different opinion on that. I think it's actually better to lie about it, just because when everybody is open and honest about it now you see like this teenage steroid epidemic. Everybody is on gear. Have you seen high school kids?
No.
They look like grown men. Everybody's on gear these days because it's so open and honest, and it's the cool thing to do. When people used to lie about it, people believed until they were 18, oh, they're natural. And then when you grow up and you realize, okay, you're not fucking retarded. You know they're on steroids. You're a grown man. You can make your decision.
I
But
think
when,
there
but
is
when
a-
you get told at 15, oh, the only way to look like this is if you take gear. They're gonna take gear.
It was like a mystery when a lot of people will be in a closet, like doing steroids nonstop, and you're like,
In the closet.
in the closet, yeah, in the closet. I mean, yeah, in the closet. They will kind of like, you probably, now I understand as a teenager, you're like, all right, yeah, I just have to get three steaks per day. I have to get like 20 eggs.
Yeah.
Me as a teenager, I wanted to like my ultimate goal was to look like Brock Lesnar. That was my goal
Oh
physique.
my God, love that guy.
Yeah. So I started researching like and got deep on like forums and stuff, and I'm like, oh, you need steroids to look like this? Okay, like where's the steroids? That's so I started using steroids at 16.
16.
Yeah.
Wow.
His cycle, he's done some crazy cycles.
I know you like, I don't want to ask, but I will ask, but you already answer. And I saw the videos when you actually openly talk about it being.
No, this is me small now. Like I've
this is like
I'm just
TRT.
on TRT nowadays, but I used to do some crazy shit when I was actually bodybuilding, which I look back like
Dude, you were huge. I saw videos. You were a fucking machine.
yeah, but looking back, it's like, what was the point of being that big? Like, but yeah.
So let's talk about confrontations. You will go to these yearly or couple times a year. You go to this convention with all bodybuilders, and you fucking measure. Why do you need to lie about your height and about your weight? So tell me what the fuck.
Okay, so now the height and weight thing, unfortunately, again, Mike is the last person.
He so refused to do it, dude.
Yeah.
He so refused to do it.
But like,
Pronounce his last name because a lot of people don't know.
Mike O'Hearn?
Yeah.
Yeah, so nowadays it's kind of annoying because everybody already knows that, like, so the first couple of videos, it's not that they would lie. Some people would just get pissed, like, oh, why are you asking me this? You're calling me a liar, and they would flip out. And those videos went viral, and people would just fuck their social media, like, you know. So now people know they can't act out. So they're like, oh, I'm so honest. I'm 6 foot, 220, ready to measure me. It's like, it's kind of annoying. So that's why, like,
they're getting prepared because they know they're gonna get backlash on social media.
So that's why.
How did you come up with this idea?
Rich Piana. I was good friends with him back in the day, and he gave me the idea.
I'm sorry, who is that, Rich Piano?
So he's a bodybuilder who passed away, and that was his idea. You should go around to expos and ask bodybuilders their weights and their arm sizes, and then bust out a scale and tape measure and see who's lying, who's telling the truth. But then
that's so stupid simple.
So good.
Stupid simple, but the reaction
Yeah.
that you get from people, it's like you asking about social security or how much money you have in your bank account.
Yeah. And I did height instead of arm size because, like, I don't know my arm size.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us know.
Yeah.
Like, so, like,
Ashton knows.
I can lie.
but
They will get, and I love it, and I watch these videos, and they will get so fucking pissed.
People have threatened our lives.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Our families' lives.
broke your scales, right?
Like looking up
Several
our
times.
addresses,
That
oh my
freaking
God.
girl.
yeah, no. But at this point, going to the Olympia, it's like I need to have him with me, a couple other guys, because it's like going into a war zone, and it's. All I've ever done is ask people their height and
They
their
want to
weight.
kick you out, right, from the event.
Well, not just kick me out. Like, people want to fight me over this shit.
It's
my
like
God.
this is
I'm banned from 2 of the events, by the way, too.
Ash. This is fucking Eric. You fucking guy. La 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 la. Like so fucking nice and everything. He will approach like big names, like big fucking names. And he was like, yeah, so how tall are you? You know, like, what is your weight? And the person either stumble or they'll say some bullshit, and he was like, "Oh, that's cool. Excuse me, can you give me my measurement tape and can I get the scale?" And literally put him on the spot
That's funny.
to literally back up his words, and these bodybuilders will go fucking bananas.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Most of them are actually cool.
But
When he-
again,
when he
it's
first
because they
started out-
know now.
Yeah, but even when you first started out, it was like 50-50, right?
Yeah, it would be like that one reaction per video that would, like, make it go viral.
Like, Mike, this is the 3rd year. What the fuck do you need from me? It's 3 years in a row you asking for this shit.
But also with Mike, it's like,
I see him in Gold's Gym all the time. Dude.
yeah. So there's this other guy at Gold's Gym that you've probably seen who is 6'7", but he thinks he's 6'9".
He's, you actually, I saw that video, yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
always have like saggy over like big quadruple XL, so you would not tell how,
yeah. So with people like that, it gets like he's threatened my life many times online. Like he
He's the
attacked
nicest-
me in person.
He is a fucking nicest guy in the gym. He talks to everybody.
Oh, but he's crazy.
He's so
But
nice.
Mike's-
He's so cool.
If you get on his bad side, he's crazy.
But he's also a little,
Yeah.
you know, he's a little slow.
You're a little slow.
You can tell, right?
Hey, I gotta piss really bad. Go for it. Go for it.
Oh my God, all this fitness industry, and I don't know, nowadays, at least like me being like, I'm not in a gym because I wanted to do. It's when you did this all your life, this is all I know what to do. It's like you're in military, right? You have to wake up, you have to fix your bed. There is a routine. Like Arnold, he was like, if you've been having breakfast for 50 years, why do you asking me like, is it hard to go work out right now? It's like having a breakfast.
Yeah.
Did you meet with Arnold? Did you have like any?
I've never met Arnold.
Not
Surprisingly,
even Gold's Gym?
No. I actually haven't gone to Gold's Venice for a couple of years, but
He's
Yeah.
pretty often there.
surprisingly, I've never met Arnold.
Yeah, because you met a lot of.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on Ron Coleman and his recent health problems and 69 surgeries? Dude, I feel so bad for him.
For sure. But I mean, also he was like 8-time Mr. Olympia. But there's a lot of that's worth it. But a lot of bodybuilders, they get much worse and they don't become Mr. Olympia. They do it all for nothing.
Yeah.
This is who you're talking about, Mike O'Hearn. This is
Yep.
the latest video on your main channel.
That's the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
So Mike O'Hearn, actually, I talked to him since the Olympia. He actually, I don't know how serious he is, but he said he wants to come do pred catches with us, which would be fucking legendary.
he actually told you in the video, like, do something about productive, do something good. And you said, as a matter of fact, Michael, both of you standing like, we're doing something productive, we catching. And he was like, I think you brought him so much negative attention on social media that he forced to kind of like accept you and kind of like talk to you like in a good manner. We're talking about Michael.
Because that was a super wholesome scene. I was so happy to have that happen. And
on the parking lot.
Yeah, I've actually been a fan of Mike for a long time. I actually watch a lot of his videos. Like, he inspired me a lot, like in the way he works out and stuff like that. So I've, always approached this like we never take it serious. I actually love Mike O'Hearn. Thought he was hilarious and funny. So yeah, when he stopped and talked to us, I was like, this is amazing. And it ended really wholesome. Like he said he wanted to come do a catch with us.
Yeah.
Which would be insane.
Have you guys ever made a video like either a catch or a prank that like went so bad or crazy that you couldn't even post it, or you had to...
plenty of times.
Really?
Oh yeah. I mean, you mean as far as
violence
or just
no, anything that ever happened violent we posted. But
so it just went wrong or didn't go the way it should have, or
what type of videos that you never posted at all? Like, what are those videos?
I mean, obviously, there's a lot of ones that we just don't like the scenes because when you're doing pranks,
no reactions,
nothing. Yeah, like when you're doing real pranks, you're only gonna like we'll film for days and not get anything sometimes. So there's plenty of throwaway footage. Mm-hmm. But as far as like the violent ones, like I used to do this thing called hiring Craigslist bodyguards and then pranking them. And that actually got pretty violent. A couple of times, one person actually punched Eric in the face. So it's this prank where I hire bodyguards off of Craigslist and I'll set up a scenario to prank them. And this one was Eric coming up to us acting like a thief trying to steal my stuff and seeing if the bodyguard was going to protect me. Eric's big ass, like he was dressed as Russian gangster acting like drunk and stuff, like a crazy hobo. And the guy ended up swinging on Eric and punched him twice. So it was crazy.
Oh my God.
We were talking about,
I asked about videos that went wrong that you never posted. That you would never post or
He's in frame, E?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, who punched me twice?
The Craigslist bodyguard. He was talking about videos that like go wrong or,
like violent stuff. Like you didn't post because they went...
Oh, he ate it. He ate that shit, but he tried to go full on.
Yeah,
Eric ate that shit.
So he did his job.
Yeah, he did. Exactly.
Oh, shit. You just opened a new can of worms. Let's talk about dead body. Dead body in the basement.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually really like this guy, which is, again, YouTube been recommending him. If he's... you want to get a punch or like you want to get punch? You want to get punch? He will go to the hood.
Top notch idiots.
Yeah. So tell us about who come up with this scenario about dead body in the basement. Invite a person.
Yeah, at some point we, Mr. Wellington, John Bravo, he became a character in my videos. And honestly, it made it so much easier back then, like especially when I was first starting to do pranks and I was kind of nervous. Like I just give the phone. He's the one yelling at them. I'm just holding a phone. Like that's the whole prank.
Is it pest control that you said like because it's supposed to be a rat?
Yeah, the first time exterminators we call them.
Yeah. They fucking put not real, but like pretending to be.
Ross did a similar thing too, right? Where you put a dead body in a freezer, like a that's funny.
And the reaction of all these pest control coming to a basement, and there is this is a rat. He's fucking rat. You're fucking gonna put him in the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. So, I mean, Again, there's like a bunch of us. They were terrified to do it at first, and we got great reactions. But like the last time we did it back in April when I was already over pranks, I feel like the guy who did it was like, let me just give him a reaction. Like I got that vibe. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let me just play along. Like, just give him the scene. And then all the other guys are like, oh, where's the camera?
What do you think about this guy being so fucking viral right now? Going to the hood and just literally doing the stuff that people pulling guns on him.
It's insane.
Dude, he's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I've done certain videos like that, but like I don't do it in the hood. Yeah. I would do it at like almost like the opposite, like parks, just to make it like funny. But like we've had guns pulled on us.
Google this guy.
And it's scary. I'm not trying to get shot over that shit.
Can you repeat his YouTube channel?
Top Notch Idiots.
Yeah. I saw him a lot on Facebook.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's huge
These
on
guys
Facebook.
used to go.
I know who that is.
Yeah, exactly. Or like gangster signs. He will
Yeah.
come to the fucking like
this guy
starts
is
throwing
insane.
fucking
Yeah.
shit.
He's super
And
cool too in person. I met him
I
not
saw
that long ago.
Yeah, I saw in your
Oh, yeah,
videos.
we're very good friends with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy's crazy.
He is fucking crazy. Yeah, the amount of time people want to beat him up, want to shoot him,
I know.
chasing him. He will bring like literally like a
God,
drink that
yeah.
called punch, and he was like, "Yo, you want to get punch? Did you say, yeah, you want to get punch?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Such a fucking small world. Everybody knows it. Everybody. It's just like, how did you come like across? How did you meet him?
Oh, he just hit me up on Instagram when my pranks first started blowing up. And I think he just said like, "Hey, want to collab?"
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was one of those messages like a random person, and because his username isn't top notch, it's Opto. I'm like, who is this? And I click, I'm like, oh, I know who that is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't think we'd become as close as we would, but like, yeah, we just hit it off. And he's actually Russian Armenian too. So
Wow.
Yeah.
He speak Russian as well.
very bad, like
Very
with
bad,
the
yeah.
Armenian accent.
With
and
the
stuff.
Armenian accent. Interesting. No, it's God.
Like
Yeah.
his parents speak very good.
Fuck yeah. What else, boys? You guys have any questions?
You know, this is a random small question, but I just wanted to, I was curious what made you guys started doing it like in motels and why you don't do it anymore.
The first motel we did
Tell us
was
our
with
experience.
we did a motel with Oma.
Oma is
That
a
was-
king of motels.
that was the
He's
first-
a fucking king.
Motel 1.
Yeah.
We just kept getting thrown out of them, and it becomes a logistical disaster because you have like no control over the environment, and you know what was the
It's probably harder to convince them to come in there too.
Okay, so this is I'm gonna.
Courtney would have to set up a whole reason why she's in a hotel. That was harder on its own.
Preds coming to hotel, they more willingly come to the hotel to meet a kid than go to the
Not
secure
necessarily
house.
more
Really?
willing, but
So many
'cause
times
you
it's-
didn't see how many she baited that didn't show up, but still, like it wasn't more or less difficult, I guess.
even
But-
the one that we did when you were editing videos, the Preds were like, "Can we meet in motel instead of like I will come to your mom and dad house?" Right?
People do say that, yeah.
Yeah, they will say like this. But this is the thing. We went to Glendale again because we love our Glendale police. And we like, all right, we never done motels before. Oma, tell us what to do, right? So Oma is with us, and that's first citizen arrest that happened to us. So we did Thursday night, Friday night, and then we did Saturday. Our magical house became available on Airbnb, right? So we did 2 nights. So we did first night, manager came or whatever clerk who's working there kind of like saw what's happened. Like nothing happened. We did not get kicked out. I was like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing, right? So we did our catches, everything amazing. So we have Friday reservation to the same, it was under my name, and then it was under E name, and it was under Courtney name. So I receive a call at 7 a.m, and we have catch, we have everything. And the conversation started like this. Can I speak to Artyom Kulik? I was like, oh yeah, that's me. Hi, I'm general manager of this property. I just want to let you know before I'm going to talk to you, I just want to let you know, I have 2 kids, 2 daughters. Absolutely adore what you guys doing. It's amazing. But we're kicking you out. We're going to give you your money refund. You cannot do this shit on our property because you're disturbing our neighbors, our tenants. That's number 1. Number 2, too much police and you hurting our business. And I said, with all my respect, I spent 2 nights hiding, being undercover investigator or undercover person in the car. And I saw what happening in your parking lot. I saw human trafficking. I saw prostitution. I saw selling and buying drugs. I saw people exchanging, people putting fake license plates. I was so much shady activities on your parking lot, and you kicking us out because we literally catching on your property. And she said, we aware of these illegal activities. We're working on it. But all these illegal activities combined together would not bring so much police attention.
That's
we
crazy.
just kept getting thrown out, and it fucks up every other bait you have. You know, Courtney, I mean, is baiting a million Preds at one time, half of which say they're going to come over tonight.
Right.
you get one that shows up at 6 p.m. and then there's a whole scene and then you're kicked out. It's like, okay, now you have to redirect all these other ones. You have to find another place to go. We're also like, you know, we try to put a lot of as much money as we can into production value, hiring camera guys. And it's like, we can't just kill the night. It loses a lot of money. So it's like, okay, we have to book a new place or we have to.
People don't realize how expensive, and you know that because you in this business. People don't realize how much expensive it will get.
And the last straw was that shithole hotel.
This is
with the green walls.
Fucking green walls.
She's like,
green
you can't
walls.
publish this because of my walls. Everyone knows my walls are green, so they're gonna know it's. And we're like, fuck off, lady. So we posted it anyway. They changed the name of their hotel, by the way,
Motel.
after we posted
it's
it.
It's a 2-star motel.
Yeah. No, we just had enough times where it was just, and I don't like it when there's other factors that distract from the goal. Like
that you cannot control.
I like having control over the environment so that we can get a good, whether it's an interrogation or a conversation. That's why we stopped calling the cops on cash mules.
Yeah.
Because it became so fucking difficult to explain to local PD what a refund scam is. And it actually took away from us getting valuable information from the cash mule. So I don't know, motels just brought a lot of unpredictability.
It was amazing. We tried. We did it. We got kicked off from every single motel.
Disaster.
And we're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
The spot we have now, were you just going to say that the story?
First of all, before I get into that, all of them flaking, the phase, we call it the phase.
The phase, yeah.
So first they say all the nasty shit, and then when they're about to pull up, they're like, "Oh, I'm scared. What if this is a setup?" It's like that's the most annoying part.
Or post.
Are you sure you're not cop?
Yeah.
Me and Ashton, we always dying
or
from
it's
these.
post-nut clarity if you're getting too frisky with them in text.
Yeah.
And then
you want to get them.
Yeah, like they don't want to come over if they got what they needed, you know.
Yeah, no,
they can be so nasty.
Scammers are the same way. You have to have 20 on the line to get one to show up, and Preds is no different. But it's just like
So the Airbnb situation. Should I just go in detail about that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So we have the perfect setup in Alhambra. There's like 10 Airbnbs next to each other, all owned by the same guy. So usually one is available.
They know what they're doing, like the owners.
No. They're super cheap, but okay.
That's exactly.
And they're nice.
So first of all, I'm banned from Airbnb because back in the day I had a pred jump out of the window when I did it the first time. So we would book it under Tanner's name at this new Airbnb setup. And then they have Ring cameras. We assumed they knew, but then after like our 10th time there, they message like, "Hey Tanner, why is there police there?" And it was like on the quietest night we had. Like you seriously just noticed?
we every week we had multiple 5 cop cars out front.
So now what we do, we have our friend book for us, and we sneak in through the garage where there's no Ring cameras, but then we still come out to like bust the Preds on the camera. So I guess they don't check them.
You know what we do? When we go through bookings, if our house, the magical house, is booked, because for some reason for 3-4 years they never put any cameras there, so there is no fucking cameras.
Yeah.
So we go and we check the listing. It's hard to find it, but you can find it when it will list it like no cameras on property, and we're like booked.
Art and I were toying with the idea of if we get a little extra. Not that there's extra money to go around.
Fucking millions.
No, but if we were in a position at some point in the next few years where we could like put a down payment on a house or something, we thought about even just buying one in like an area like that where we
were
know
talking about just
PD.
renting.
We've talked about it,
or
but
rent one. Yeah.
If you think about it, like logistically, like
at least long enough until the address is
there's
out
still
there.
high risk. You're risking getting evicted, and then you have an eviction on your.
We thought about it.
That's why I thought about just buying. If we could just buy one, because and then all of our
breach of the contract because you're not supposed to.
Well, a lot of boxing gyms. The biggest issue we had is the boxing gyms because a lot of them don't want to do it.
That's a good. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, we thought about getting an apartment and putting a boxing ring, and we're like, that would kill 2 birds with one stone.
There you go.
They're more likely to come in.
We should all go in on a house in Alhambra and just buy it.
We're all facing the same difficulties. We have the same.
And then only the catchers that we all trust can use it whenever they want.
And Alhambra Cop told us for a fact we could box them there if we want. So
we can make it. We can make it a whole.
Love these cops, dude. I was like, what?
We can make it a content house and rent it out.
That's my point. Yeah, whenever we're not using it, rent it out to other whatever.
Or Airbnb.
No one can tell us shit. We put our own cameras there and let I don't know. It might be a nice return on investment. Not that I'm suggesting buying a house in this economy right now in California, but you know what? If we can use it for Preds and take them off the streets, then
it's
I'm
amazing
all for it.
To see how all of us we're facing the same fucking bullshit problems. If you want to protect kids, you cannot put on YouTube. It has to be arrest. If there is no arrest, you're gonna lose the channel.
YouTube likes to pretend like crimes aren't crimes.
And
so
and we all have to find a fucking way around and do it. And when you do it, it's still like you have to put on locals. We have to put on Trilogy Plus.
Yeah.
It's like people think it's easy to be content creator. It's easy to make money on the internet. Yeah, fuck yeah.
If anyone's
that's
watching
extremely hard.
that owns property in Glendale or Alhambra that would love to give us a location release and allow us to do this, then there's also that too. So hit us up.
We've been doing Confrontation 2020, right? We started doing this in person. Nobody in scam baiting community, even till present day, doing this. And then our mutual friend introduced us to Courtney, and Courtney been in business already for a few years. And that's how we did Chula Vista, San Diego catch at midnight or whatever, at night, after dark, in 2022. And it's funny that you just said that comment a couple hours ago. When somebody see you first time and they said, it's 2025, you all jumping on these fucking train being viral videos of catching without even literally going to archive and go for fucking 3 years to see what you accomplished before. They see you do it now. It's like, you Vitaly.
100%.
You just like chasing the cloud, you know?
100%.
Yeah, it's like, what do you even do at a certain point? Because like at first I would reply to the comments, but it's like people have such short attention span. Like I can't reply to thousands of them. So like
It's
just
not
like
even,
whatever.
It's fucking not worth it.
And honestly, like most of the haters, unless they're crazy haters, don't even really watch it. They just come there to comment something. They don't watch the details.
They just need a fucking attention. That content creator replied to me. I'm gonna show everybody in my school, in my college. I was like, oh my god, Eric replied to me. I nailed him.
Yeah.
You know, I got the reaction out of him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
like a lot of the comments I get is like, oh, you're copying Skeeter Jean, you're copying Jadian. And it's like, I always reply the same thing. Like, I'm a big fan of their work, but even they would tell you, like, I did the pred catching first. Yeah.
I've been this before.
What is your looking ahead, guys? How often do you do stings? Like, how much are you filming? What can we expect for the future of scaling up and the channel, the podcast?
Scaling up official.
What's the future looking like now that you've got this new system?
It is diabolical that we edit and decoy, and like we have no camera guy. Like we literally do everything.
That's insane.
So
who will be the camera guy?
We have set up cameras.
This is the camera guy in the Airbnb.
Yeah, we have like 3 cameras that we set up.
Hey, wow.
The fridge is one of the camera guys. We have a cabinet. We have a cabinet, table, fridge. Those are our camera guys.
Now, whenever we do public ones, obviously we.
What about GoPro? Do you guys use GoPro? Like,
no, never have. No,
we started.
You should guys
using
just to get extra angle.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I've seen you do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can catch so many times, especially like if I will run with Skeeter for 40 minutes, and like that's the only angle that you can get, the only footage that you can get. It's something that
that would have went in handy the other day. Should we tell the story of the other day? I don't know if you guys have ever had this happen, but so normally, like obviously, like we talked about, the Preds are super flaky and stuff. So one of the guys, we like scheduled them both to come at the same time because we figured like one is gonna flake anyway. Yeah. So we had one Pred already in the house, and cops pull up, and then the other guy's like a 70-year-old man who's like out of it. He's like, I'm here. So literally, I don't know how this worked. First of all, he almost hit our friend's car parking.
I was outside watching the whole thing go down too. I was in my car.
They I was inside the house, and the cops were still there. There was so much going on. But I'm here. Arrest me. He literally told her decoy, there's a lot going on your street.
What? The cops were watching him go inside. Like, oh my God. Are you serious?
And I was inside the house. I hear them coming in. I'm like, oh shit. I hide. Like maybe like this, and he just walks right in. This is so good.
That's amazing.
Tell me, please, you got arrested.
Oh yeah, right away.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
The cops actually was nice enough. The cops were actually nice enough to give us like 5-10 minutes to get some conversation.
Oh my god.
And then they just came right back.
So we had this before that we like put everybody together. If everybody showed up,
Have to show you the video.
Yes, please.
In motel, it happened that we were scam baiting scammers, and both of them showed up on the parking lot. So I see Courtney, me, we in the car, right, on the cover, and we see Cashmule and Pat crossing each other like this in parking lot. And Courtney, she was like, what should I do? Like, what should we do?
This is just me filming with my phone, following him in the house.
Because all he had is the phone. We were so unprepared.
Hey, if it's okay, we'd love to.
Absolutely. We'll
Just watch his face reaction. That's literally him right there. I put it down to not act sketchy.
He just walks right in.
Fucking poor bastard.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Right away.
Oh shit, and you said you fucking have a seat.
That's usually his line, sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to say because I'm not the first
He
one.
didn't even see me behind him after.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I'd say I'm the least scary of the four of us, the least scary looking. So
This guy is with dreads and stuff. He used to do WWE, right?
he's actively a wrestler.
Yeah, he's a wrestler. Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the situation where the Rampage Jackson's son.
And when
that's-
the referee stopped him from
He stopped them from murdering somebody,
murdering
basically.
somebody, yeah.
So, like you were talking about the guy biting one of your guys.
Yeah.
Like Doug, our friend, he bit Raja, so he's known for biting people. So I was just thinking,
Fucking
if he was
amazing.
there, he would have bit the guy back.
He will bite it. It's not like Predator biting us. And no. It's us biting predators.
Well, if we do some collabs, I know we want to bring value. We certainly can't bring decoying, and I think you've got the scary Russian thing covered. But we could bring a lot of cameras, and we'll bring a whole setup.
We're gonna do double Russian. We're gonna do double Russian mafia.
We'll rig the whole house. We had a whole setup with it. We have a big camera that scared the shit out of them with a big light on it and everything. So yeah,
Nice.
that would be hella fun.
The Russian thing is a super like good thing to have because a lot of times, like when we want to talk to each other, we'll like type on our phone and show each other. Like we could just speak Russian. They won't know what we're saying.
And neither will I. I'll just be saying, what's the plan? I don't know.
Ashton.
Like we don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but I guess we're going with it.
We will understand. That's it.
We did catch one Russian pred that was speaking
Well,
a lot
we've
of
got
Russian.
multiple. We got
Probably were
Yeah,
in
we have a
Glendale
couple, yeah.
somewhere? No?
the first.
Russian areas? No?
He actually lives in Glendale, but he came to Alhambra.
Oh,
And then the other one, we had a 6'7" Russian come to box,
Oh, yeah.
and he was the biggest pussy.
You could
The
have me
biggest
tied
pussy
up in
ever.
the corner like I'm the last one you caught, like bloody and like just to scare the shit out of him. Like I could be your hostage for the
And that's it's
Preds
funny
to
you
see.
said that because when I saw about the hostage or dead body video, me and Ashton we did on green screen when I will talk to scammers.
just
I was
a
like,
skit, but
yeah, it was a skit exactly. I'll duct tape him. I was like dressed as a Russian mafia with the axe, right? And it was like, yeah, there is American right here. Like, yeah, what are you mourning over there? What do you want? Me. I was like, yeah, so what's up? What's happening with my taxes? Gift card? What do you need, my friend? So we did these skits, but in a healthy environment as a green screen.
That's a reasonable thing to do. Like,
And then I watch your shit when you're actually doing it.
oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
Okay.
hats off, gentlemen. This is it's incredible what you've created. You've been obviously doing this a long ass time, but yeah,
You
this
guys
is,
do.
well, thank
Do
you,
all
and thank
kinds
you
of
for
amazing stuff,
for
yeah.
being here. I look forward to hopefully we can do some stuff together because
We all neighbors. We all like,
Yeah.
literally.
We've
you know.
definitely taken inspiration from you guys, for sure.
well,
Likewise,
absolutely.
seriously.
Likewise.
We can do a lot of things. We're planning right now with police, busing cash mules and scammers.
We're finally seeing a shift, at least from the scammers and the fraud side of things, for law enforcement being willing to, work
Taking
with us
action.
and actually like take action on a bait, because that's always the hang up. If a law enforcement doesn't want to take action on a pred, usually the first go-to excuse is, well, there was no child involved.
Yep.
Which is horseshit, because that's not what the law says. But besides that, when you have the difficulty and the layers of separation that scams involved, and then you have no victim, and it's a scam bait, and it's a whole thing. But anyway, we're seeing a shift in that, and doing more law enforcement collaborations, and always looking for more places to bring the attention and give credit to good law enforcement agencies that are actually doing something about it. So
And when you said like, hey, Trilogy, art, let's collab. Definitely. Let's
we
do
fucking
something
love to.
November, December. Let's do something good.
actually, now that we just finished, wrapped on our show, like we need to restock up again. So
Getting even.
so yeah, fucking
Vice versa, too,
So,
obviously.
is Courtney your only decoy?
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
she's not on, like, she has her own YouTube channel. So
Right.
she does decoying, but confrontation as well with us. So we'll do like together.
Yeah, she's not like
from
our
outside.
decoy. Like
Yeah, she's not our decoy.
She
Yeah.
brought that
She's family to us.
because we tried
Oh, she-
decoying. We suck at it.
She also catches preds on her own.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what she was always been doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
She lost her channel.
We had her on here. She talked about how she lost her channel, and
Yeah.
she has,
that we all can relate it to a lot of fucking two strikes out.
She's rebuilt and doing her things. But every time we collaborate together, her and Chris tag team it and they do the decoying because it's just him and I just aren't built for it. But we want to obviously add more to the arsenal.
I'm like
stuff.
so over it, but at the same time, like I said, like nobody else wants to do it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like the other day, like when it wasn't as good as the other day, the day before that, when they were just all flaky and shit. It's like I'm like a robot at this point, like the same conversation over and over. Hey, what are you doing?
That's
Chilling
what
at home.
Courtney
What are
said.
you
She was
doing?
like, I'm numb right now.
I don't have patience, and
We need to figure out how to automate this.
yeah.
Automated decoy with AI.
Yeah.
I mean, they still want to do phone
Right?
calls and video. Like
Yeah,
the whole thing is, are you real? That's their
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
thing. So
Is it,
fingers.
do you see
Do
it's
like
getting
this.
harder?
oh my god,
That's
With
annoying.
the fingers? I need to just have every possible
Variant of photo.
Yeah.
Do you see it getting harder to convince them to come?
What do you mean?
Like, are they getting more skeptical as time goes on because of the attention that it's getting
It just
online?
depends.
Not really, honestly.
It depends on the day. Like, it just depends who you're talking to. Like, there's no shortage of preds. Like, they're out
That's
there.
true.
Yeah.
So if on that day they're more skeptical, that just means I'm talking to the wrong people. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Like, they're out there.
Well, even last time we were in Glendale, one of the guys said, I've seen Preds
just
get
about to say
arrested
that.
for this
Fuck
same
you,
shit
Ashton.
in your area.
Yeah.
So we knew, oh shit, he's seen our videos because at the time we were the only ones that had done them in Glendale.
And he
So
was
we-
filming porn with kids.
Yeah.
And we in Glendale. And after we like
That's
put
why we decided to do
Glendale on a
citizen's
map
arrest,
that
yeah.
we're doing all these like stinghouse operation with police. And he said, oh, I don't want to come to Glendale because I saw these videos and he still fucking
still
came.
showed
He
up.
still showed up.
Like a dipshit.
Oh, you know what is super frustrating? I just thought of getting banned from all the dating app profiles. So now, like, obviously you block all the guys that you already talked to, the ones that aren't down or whatever. So now your profile shows up to all of them again, and they're gonna like report you again. So it's this never-ending problem. And like, so I try to make the decoy look a little bit different in the pictures every time.
So it's easier to be a predator on the apps than it is to be someone who's trying to catch the predators on the apps.
literally,
That's a problem.
yeah.
That's a big problem. That's insane.
E, do you have anything? Are we missing anything else?
Yeah, the only thing I wanted to ask, you honestly hit pretty much everything, was like the boxing video is such like a fun, creative thing. It's kind of like the trial and error with those ideas. Have you had other similar ideas that like went to shit, or other ideas that you haven't thought of?
For the
Well,
catches.
No, it was our first idea to do something other than the arrest.
Who come up with this idea? Do you remember?
I think it was just a logical thing to
Just
do
collectively,
because
like-
he loves to fight and he's been wanting to do YouTube fights. Like he's just
Yeah.
been itching to fight anybody.
I really want to get into like YouTube boxing, like
Do you want to
influencer
do
boxing.
Jake Paul?
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
That'd
I fucking knew
be
it.
awesome. Yeah.
Locals is
but,
the only place they can see this, right?
yeah.
Scalingupcatches.locals.com. We'll put the link on the screen.
Appreciate
But to answer his question, like we had trial and error with actually doing it. So, because I mean, I don't know if you really want to talk about the first guy we started working with
Who?
was, who was this guy? I don't know, some super unprofessional person who
We all have those people
was
from our
going to be our
past.
decoy originally. We were going to work together, but the first boxing match we decided to do, he got the pred drunk on the way to us. He was already a little drunk, and he literally went out on like a date with him and got him more drunk. And of course, he was a
Well,
live
it's because
streamer.
he was live streaming, so he wanted to
Yeah.
live stream. So like, yeah, that's super annoying. Like he wanted to make it about his live stream, and we had an agreement, like no
Exactly.
streaming this. This is for locals only. Number one, number two, you're gonna dox the gym, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And he pulled up live streaming it and refused to turn it off.
So now
And
it's
then-
like we're in a confrontation with him instead of the predator. Meanwhile, we have a drunk predator like running around the boxing gym yelling at everybody.
No.
So that's why we came to the decision to not use a shitty decoy. We're going to use my girlfriend, and we meet them across the street at the McDonald's just in case they do cause a scene. We settle the scene there, and
How
then we
did you
calmly walk them over to the boxing gym.
How did you convince your girlfriend? Like, hey, baby, do you want that every single pred will on these pictures? Do you want it? Like, how did you convince your girlfriend to do that?
She definitely doesn't like it, but she trusts my decisions in life, and like
And
know,
the bigger picture.
the
is-
bigger
yeah,
picture.
it's
She
better be
she
her
understands
than
it. Yeah, so
real
it's not like the
children,
ideal job for her, but you
Did
know.
you put her in boxing? She boxed, dude.
No, she's just
Oh,
a really
so
athletic girl.
actually,
she never trained yet.
One of the other guys we work with, his girl has been pregnant. She just had a kid, but
Yeah.
she's a boxer. So we're gonna do a boxing
are
match
gonna-
with her versus a pred.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck. That's awesome.
And we're gonna do like 2v1, like Mevox 2 Predators and stuff like that. That's gonna get
fuck yeah.
interesting.
Oh my God. I have nothing to contribute to that.
This,
Hey, you can be announcer.
I'd love to be
you
there.
can be announcer.
I'd
that
love
is
to watch it.
that is my absolute favorite part. It's so fun.
Oh, I would love
Using
to just,
these people as a human punching bag. It's just
my
so satisfying.
God. If we could be there just to watch and document, put it all over
Sure.
Trilogy
We
Plus.
actually want to get like a crowd just because to
Fuck.
make like background noise
I'll
and
be
then
your
like
crowd.
answer
I'll make,
press
I'll make
questions and
enough
shit.
noise. Oh, fuck
Oh yeah, we always do a press conference after. It's
Yeah.
like the referee and his girl.
I could play the reporter. I'll just come in and be like, hey, oh, that's a fucking amazing. Where can people support you? I know we have locals and stuff, but give the breakdown of where they can follow and support everything you're doing.
All we want is the locals, but also scaling up Catches official on YouTube. Like that's our main priority
What can
right
people
now.
expect there as far as frequency or how much do you upload? And
Well, I think we started talking about that, and I went like way off the rails,
No, it's
like
okay.
off topic. But like I was saying, like because we do everything ourselves, it's like diabolical. So like you can't predict. We try to post weekly, but you can't like
Yeah.
predict that. But yeah, that's ultimately our goal. And right now we're doing these local catches, and once we get really good at that, we want to graduate to like traveling the country and catching like the CP traders and the worst of the worst.
So you're looking for more like law enforcement collaboration too? Is it,
That's-
if you can travel and
Absolutely. Like
Yeah.
we'll always report them to the police. Those
So-
ones.
Question: you have very successful YouTube channel, over 1 million subscribers.
So good question. Yes, I know. Go ahead.
Just congrats. You did something right all these years. So, a question for you. You know how hard to get subscribers, followers. It's a fucking process. Some people can be overnight success and they will get like 10 million, 5 million subscribers in fucking a month and that's it and done. And for us, we're hustling. It takes years and years and years. So you work so hard to make such a successful brand name, channel. What you going to do right now with your channel?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask why I don't post on that channel anymore.
No, well, that's what's following up. But
Same question, yeah.
So, so it just, again, I wasn't necessarily looking at like numbers and analytics and being strategic with it. So I used to work with this guy named Cassidy Campbell. He got me into doing character-based pranks. So I had like 10 different characters on this channel, which is so confusing because now people are subscribing for different styles of content. Now I look different in every thumbnail. People don't know who that even is. It became such a clusterfuck. Plus shorts. Like now I have the short subscribers. They don't watch the long. So that whole channel is just a mess. And like one thing we realized is like you got to post like the same. Like people subscribe for one
Niche.
specific.
Yeah.
Yes.
it has to be a niche.
So that's why on scaling up catches, like basically pred catches, it's like,
It's
it's
your
like a
future.
series. It's like
Yeah.
the same thing over and over. So that's why, I feel like we're doing that right now. Like we're doing that right. Like,
Do you guys have any sponsorship, that ongoing sponsorship or brand deal on your main channel, on all your channels? Like, how can you abandon such a fucking gigantic channel and you start from the scratch, from the beginning?
We actually abandoned it with no sponsorships at first, which was pretty terrifying.
I mean, okay. How can you abandon it? I'll answer that for you.
Wasn't really making
Eric.
shit. I personally have gotten lucky over time with sponsorships because I used to do a lot of weed content. So I would get a lot of weed brands and stuff like that.
But yeah, YouTube ad revenue on the main channel. I just posted last month, but yeah.
the fuck is this? Subscriber numbers mean nothing anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow. Holy shit. God.
it's crazy.
Subscriber numbers used to matter.
Like
and they
back in
don't.
the day, like I have a YouTube with like 400 something thousand subscribers. If I
Oh,
would
you want to see his?
if I would have seen that back in the day, I would think this person he's got a Lambo, he's balling,
Can
like
I
he's
show them
rich,
yours?
like
Can I show them the no one safe revenue?
oh sure, yeah, go ahead. Oh, it's fucking. I haven't posted on that in 100 days. Like it's
That's your
probably
original
zero. I
channel,
don't even
right?
check it no more because I'm like just makes
People
me sad.
have this fantasy. If you knew.
What is it? Let me see.
No, dude! Can I buy you coffee? Can I buy you water, please?
You have
What is this?
I didn't even break the threshold.
You can't even get paid.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You know what's crazy?
man.
Subscribers.
I have a separate shorts channel
It
also.
didn't used to be that way. Subscriber numbers
Bro,
used to matter.
The highest revenue month I've ever had on my main channel was like $6,000. Like that's nothing. I mean, that's like if I was making $6K a month, I'm chilling. Like it's, enough to pay bills, replace a regular job.
Actually,
but
you have a Ross Creations.
that was
link
my
here.
highest month ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
So,
Yeah.
but it's crazy because my shorts channel makes more money than my main channel. I don't even really post on my shorts channel. Like, it's weird.
We haven't figured out what shorts monetization yet.
And the thing is, like I told you, my niche was like the weed content. So anytime I had something go really viral, like I've had videos that get like almost 1 million views, and then they would get age restricted, and my entire channel would get demonetized for like 3 months.
Oh, fuck.
And then I would have to reapply for monetization, and they would give it to me back. So I would go months with making $0 off of YouTube.
Just like remember all the crazy shit we did for that. Like
Exactly.
that's what makes it even more like.
Yeah.
See, it's one thing. It's like you will buy you got your Lambo.
Exactly.
You got your house. You got your penthouse next to the ocean. It's like, all right, guys.
Like you can
I'll
retire
take
your
your
mom.
res-
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
Please support.
Guys.
That's why fan base is very important.
Well,
that's why
If anyone
locals.
understands that, it's us.
Yeah.
Our fans have kept us going through thick and thin. So
I will give you a tour with our in our office. In 2020, we signed our first official lease, office lease, right? And COVID came.
8 weeks before COVID, we signed a 2-year lease in this room.
Right. The majority of equipment, interior that you see inside of our office, it's what fans squad, we call them squad, bought it for us. We put wish list and we're like, Amazon wish list, and we're like, guys, we have an office and we're working on a floor. And the amount of beautiful people saved our lives. Or getting like, we have a boss, let's say in New York, and we have no money for plane, for hotel, for transportation. People like, all right, this is Venmo, this is PayPal. The whole reason why we're successful today and able to have these fucking podcasts, everything, it's all because squad and people who fucking love us and believe in us. And we used to stream like 8 times a week. Every holidays, every day, you feel like a family. You know, people's sense of humor. You know, like every single day you talk to the same people. I got to the point that during pandemic, and I told that Ashton will be editing, I will be more streaming, and I stream so fucking much that in the middle of the night, I will wake up to use bathroom, and I will go with my closed eyes to the bathroom, and I will give shout outs to squad. I think someone feels super chat. Yeah, you're doing Jack Lisa, bro. But then, like, I go like zombie, dude, zombie.
Just in your sleep, just
Yeah, in my sleep. I'm literally live streaming in my sleep. Like,
yeah, streaming is it's tough. Like long
it
hours.
drains.
It's very draining. It's very fun, but it's very draining. Yeah.
I don't think that's something I could ever get into.
Fuck.
You know, unless the opportunity was right. You never know. But
You're so fucking amazing.
Thank
and
you guys.
we
You're
can
humble.
talk for
You're
you
awesome. Yeah.
to you guys for like days and hours.
Can we get a little taste of Vlad? Maybe just to outro the podcast, like welcome to the podcast or something, whatever you want. A little Vlad to the maybe to your camera.
Hit him with a my name.
Here's Vladimir, and today we're doing podcast with Trilogy.
Спасибо, братка.
On that note, guys, everyone subscribe.
Tanner, you want to do something? You want to do some Florida stuff? Alligator, Florida stuff, Florida stuff?
I don't got no voices like
Florida
that.
accent?
I just got Big Red. Just what up, my G? You know, Big Red. A fake wingster.
She was like, no, I can box. I can box you.
Anyone wants to spar, pull up to the gym.
There you go. Guys, subscribe to Scaling Up Catches, Scaling Up Podcast. Follow them all their socials, and most definitely go to their locals.
Please.
ScalingUpCatches.locals.com. Support what they're doing. Love these guys. Hope to see some collabs with them very soon.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
Thank you guys so much for coming and taking the time out. This was
Yes, sir. Thank
really,
you.
really fucking
Thank you,
fun.
guys.
Thank you guys. Fuck yeah. On that note, thank you all so much for listening. Of course, as always, welcome to Trilogy Media Podcast. And we'll see you guys next time.
Toodaloo. Пока-пока.